What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Yeah, somebody flopped. Yeah, dog. Somebody flopped. Somebody flopped. Woo-wee, somebody flopped according to reports. And Canelo says, I ain't Errol Spence, bud. I'm not Errol. Sorry, homie. I'm not Errol. Smoking on that Debbie pack this morning. Hey, why everybody coming out in defense? What's going on, Kamal? What's going on? Banks the boxing fan. All things. Kamal said, I predicted all of this. Remember, my turkey is using vintage vinegar instead of honey. Comments when it came to Canelo Hole and eating him alive. I said it wouldn't work. Nah, shit's not going to work. Andy Gill, what's going on, brother? What's going on, Kamal? What's going on, Andy Gill? Banks the boxing fan. Bird 101. Ray Patterson. Mr. Mileage. Hey, Bird 101, my understanding that Turkey not paying everybody all the money. He say some of the fighters that might not be getting a lot of money got a little more than they would normally get. Of course. Because that's how money works. Man, if something is too good to be true, that shit ain't true most times. F that fake Saudi prince ass ninja. Hey, man, the B-side, the king of the B-sides. He's the face of boxing. Now, what's up, man? Adrian Molina. Omega Red, David Howard. What's up, man? Gabe Toss, always good to see you, man. What's up, Gabe Toss? Sean Larq. What's up? Jose Lopez. What up? Brandon 404 on that Haney pack. Shout out to that Haney pack. What's going on, Red Hook, Brooklyn? Barbara D in the building. Martinez Golden, what's going on, man? George Gordon, what's up? Blacksmith Ross. What up, Blacksmith Ross? Let me say what's up to Blacksmith Ross. Salute to Blacksmith Ross. Coach Chris, what up, man? Did I see Barbara D? I didn't see the beautiful Barbara D today. Alberto Blas. Hell no, it's not happening. I don't know where that intro music came from. Tell you the truth, my nephew gave it to me, so I don't even know where that came from. It's somewhere where I ain't got to pay. It's something I ain't got to pay for. What's going on, Casino Life Prez? Sammy Sosa, Mr. Pragmatic. Always good to see Mr. Pragmatic. Let me tell you, man, we're going to wait till we get some people in the building. I'm feeling good this morning. We fully monetized on MH Blackwell. We fully ready to go over there on MH Blackwell, so I'm going to start dropping some content. To this afternoon, I start working on my MH Blackwell longer form content. Can't wait to give it to y'all. That last fight lost more than $10 million and can't wait for the commission report. Man, let me tell you, they said that shit didn't do no pay-per-views and lost more than $10 million. Lost more than $10 million, dog. You out here playing with people's money. You better be careful with that Saudi Royal Prince's cash, dog. How you gonna call me trash, bro? You're just gonna wake up in the morning and the first thing you're gonna call me is trash? Fuck is that, dog? Good morning. T. Orlando's trash. Anthony Miller. Mitchell, what's up, man? Yeah, the card was stacked, dude. The PBC couldn't help him out. Yeah, man. They said, let's go to the article. Let's go to the article. Before somebody says I'm hating, bro. Canelo, big bitter. Terence, big bitter. Terence going to have to go wind up fighting Boots, bro. You're not escaping, homie. Hey, dog, these dudes wild, man. They trying to get out of that. Here you go. This is an article by Robbie. I don't know who this dude Robbie is, but it's Oxy News 24. Placing Crawford Madrimov in the main event in Southern Cal in Southern Cal was a cup of poison, and fans didn't want to drink. Losing 10 million plus might not be a big deal for Turkey if money is no object to the Saudis, but they can't be pleased if they are concerned about making a profit. Journalist Kevin Ioli says tickets were given away for the event to fill the BMO the BMO stadium, yet it wasn't full. Indeed, you could see many empty seats even during the Crawford Madrimov main event. In hindsight, Turkey's decision to match Crawford against little-known Madrimov was bad for a main event fight. Even in the U.S., even fans in the U.S. aren't familiar with the former WBA junior middleweight champion Madrimov, who came into the fight with just 11 pro fights, and it was a complete unknown. Empty seat despite giveaway. Crawford, what is this? Crawford Madrimov card in Los Angeles last week, the first Riyadh season event put on by the Saudis in the U.S., likely lost more than 10 million, several sources told KevinIoli.com. The pay-per-view sales were negligible, said Ioli on his site about last Saturday's Riyadh season event headlined by Crawford and Madrimov at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles. Scores of tickets, thousands of them, were given away for the Crawford Madrimov show, and still the stands weren't full. Tickets were way overpriced, even when they were cut dramatically. It's not like there was a massive demand. That's pretty savage, bro. Oh, I didn't even put that up there. Let me put that up there. Yeah, that's pretty savage, man. That's a pretty savage reaction, bro. Who is MBS? Who is MBS, bro? What's that whole name? I know it's probably an Islamic name for that crown prince. T. Orlando, shout out to Kamal. I guess B-Side Bud needs us in the urban community for his sales, for his pay-per-view sales after all. Yeah, bro. Maybe the urban, Turkey can't, dude, that shit probably, man, what if those numbers, hey, dude, that'd be crazy if it did the same numbers as Devin, David Avanesyan and Crawford. Okay, Mohammed bin Salam. Thank you. Mohammed bin Salam. Oh, I like to say the whole name. Mohammed bin Salam. That's actually a dope ass name. I can't even lie. That's a sweet ass name. Give me 1 second. I got to do something real quick. Yeah. Salam. Oh, it's Salam. Mohammed bin Salam. That's a dope ass name. I can't lie, dog. Mohammed bin Salam. That's a dope ass name. Dang it was a whole card with big fights. Fanon, my fellow 50-year-old, do you think Canelo saying 80% of everything was him joking but kind of serious? What do you mean saying 80% of everything was him? What did he say? 87. Salman. Andre Noble, what up, man? Thank you, bro. You're not going to get me to pronounce the name. MBS killed that snitch in the air. I mean, yeah, dude's savage, man. My understanding is, people say dude's a savage. Ninja, we don't care how to pronounce his name. I mean, I want to get close to it. He is, I want to respect him, man. He's a Saudi prince, man. I want to give respect to the Saudi people, to their actual royalty. I want to pronounce their name right. I can respect the concept of royalty. Hold on a second. Crown Prince and the heir of the Saudi Arabian throne, Mohammed bin Salman, one of the three most powerful men in the world. Salman. Like as in Salmon? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to disrespect a dude. I mean, it's that not necessarily him, but just he's a royal. I respect royal families now. I understand, bro. If that's if you raised in a monarchy and that's how you are, I want to respect the beliefs of other people and respect their system. Salute for 9 in the chat is Lookafella. What up, Lookafella? Oh, it's you, Lookafella. What's up? Battlecast said new to the channel. That's what's up, man. Hey, thank you, man. Hit that subscribe button. I don't know where you are, but hit that subscribe button. But let's talk about this for a second, man. Rest in peace to my brother-in-law, man. My nephew sent a picture just so you see. That's my sister. That's my older sister, and my brother-in-law. He passed away. But my nephew, who's his son, just put up a picture of his parents, man, and that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. I miss dude, man. I miss dude. You never know, bro. You never know, man. You never know when it's your time, man. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Man, dude. You know what's crazy, man? Real quick, man. Like this dude right here. When I was a little kid, when I was like before, when I was a little kid and he was a teenager, my sister was a teenager, way before they got married, way before they had kids, man. In like Vacation Bible School, man, he taught me how to make like model airplanes when I was a little kid, man. Like one of my favorite little memories, man, is he was working with me making these model planes, man. T. Orlando said, facts, lost a brother last month. R.I.P. to your brother, T. Orlando. Yeah, man, like you gotta love the people that are there with you, man, because you never know. My sister, better operation for breast cancer on the 14th. Lost operation. Your sister had an operation for breast cancer on the 14th. Oh, it's getting. Oh, man, prayers go out, truth seeker. Your sister's getting an operation for breast cancer. Yeah, man, hey, man, prayers go to you. Yeah, I wouldn't wish losing a close relative on anyone. I mean, he's my brother-in-law, so he wasn't like, I've never lost, knock on wood, man, and praise God, I've never lost like a close family member. Like all my brothers and sisters are still alive. Thank God, all my nieces and nephews, my kids are still alive. My parents are still alive. The closest family members that I've lost are aunts and uncles. I've lost aunts, uncles, and grandparents. Aunts, uncles, and grandparents. I've lost some first cousins, but I didn't really know them. They were older than me when we lost them. So I had an older, I had some cousins that died before I was born when they were babies. And then when she was a baby, and then I had an older cousin pass away. A couple older cousins, male cousins pass away. I lost so much. I'm numb. Blessings to you and yours and more life. And on. Thank you, Issei B. Devo. Yeah, man. So just be, man, go kiss your family, man. Kiss your kids, man. Kiss your kids. Tell them you love them, man. Take the time, man. Take the time to tell them so that if they're gone, you told them. You know what I mean? One thing I'm happy about is I was always good with my brother-in-law. I was always good with him. And I'm going to make sure I got another brother-in-law. I'm always going to be good with him too, man. Hey, shout out to Old Man Manny in the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Old Man Manny. Celebrating your goatness on Super Chat Thursday. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andre Noble said, I'm about to lose my mother to cancel. I'm a miss very much, but I know her time is coming. Yeah, VA Bella Beauty said, we aren't guaranteed tomorrow. Always tell your close ones you love them. You never know when it'll be the last time. Yeah, man, I kiss my son. I make sure my wife, my daughter, before I leave the house, I'm going to go say something to them. I say something to them before they leave the house, when I leave the house, because you never know, man. You never know. Thank you, Andre Noble. But let's get back to Turki Al-Sheik flopping like a dead-ass fish out of water. Why is it Terence? Oh, I saw you, Andre Noble. I knew what it was. Facts. I only have my 2 sisters and dad. Blessed for them. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Hey, I saw you, Dapper Douglas. I'm gonna respond to your note you sent me, Dapper Douglas. I'm gonna send that note. I'm gonna respond to that note that you sent me, Dapper Douglas. We can hook up on that channel, bro. We can hook up on that channel. I'm smelling good this morning. I owe you. I'm smelling good this morning. I owe you. LR with the super chat Thursdays. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you much, man. Fanon, I figured it out. Bud only has disdain for people who actually have a chance of making a profit with him. Bro, this dude is the fucking king of losing money. God, dog. He said it on Sway. What did he say? I got to go listen to. I listened to bits of the Sway interview. What did he say about the 80%, man? What did he say about? Here's the link, man. You click the link, man. Let me know. Yeah, man. You may walk up day, man, and it'd be like somebody put out there for from the family of Martin Blackwell. We would like to thank everybody for the loving time and the joy you gave Martin during his life. Talking boxing with each and every one of you. It is with great regret that we inform you that he passed in his sleep last night with $5 million in cash sitting on the floor and his loving wife in his arms last night at the age of 95. What a life. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to die, bro, one day. Trash talk. I ain't talking to an You see, I said at the age 95 with $5 million in cash on the floor. Okay. I moved it out, dog. I moved it out 40 years now. You better believe it. I moved that shit out 40 years. I ain't about to bring that on me. Bob was not lying. Turki could have built a house in Beverly Hills if he really lost that much money. Oh, he did. Oh, no, he does get 80% of the proceeds. Yeah, he does. He does get 80% of the proceeds. Oh, I saw that. Hell yeah. He gets 80% of the proceeds. He said if they sell a goddamn hot dog in that bitch, I'm getting paid. Hell yeah, he gets 80. He said he gets 80%. 80% of everything sold in the arena, even the pops and commissaries, Canelos. Hell yeah. You can't take your cash with you, but I can leave it for my kids. Douglas Lindsay, I said $5 million on the floor. Which means I was never fucking broke because I got $5 million on the floor. And guess who's with me? My wife. So guess who's going to pick the shit up off the floor? My wife for my kids and my grandkids. Man, you kidding me? I said it was on the floor. Like sitting there on the floor for her. Hell yeah, they get extra. You know the irony is, though? Terence Crawford, the irony, listen to this. Listen to this. Watch this. Watching it, listen to this bullshit. Errol get 80% off. But first of all, if Canelo gets 80% of everything, then Canelo wants that shit to make a profit. Dude, they're not, dude. Those dudes is making a grip of fucking dough, man. What up? Canelo tells reporters Hearn sent him a message that Turki wanted to meet in person. Canelo states he told them right now he's focused on another fight. He also said they want an answer now. And Canelo said it's my way, not Turki's. Not kissing Canelo, not kissing the ring. Hell no, Canelo ain't kissing that ring. Canelo gonna get some new fans out of this shit. Big Bear 24 said that pay-per-view might have done 70,000 if that. Bro, I'm telling you, man, these dudes, man, fake it till you make it land. Dude, man, you know what is crazy too? I'll get on that later. I'll do that later. Turkey Seeger said a lot of these cats got their biggest payday. Bacoli got 800K. Big Baby Miller got 600K. Andy Cruz got 200K. I didn't think Bacoli got 800,000, bro. I thought Anderson got more than Bacoli. I could be wrong, though. If I recall correctly, I think Anderson got paid more than Bacoli. I think. How much did Canelo get for the Charlo fight? A lot of money. 80% of everything. So how much did he get? Let's see. I'll tell you. I'll give you an estimate at least based off the numbers. So they did 500,000 pay-per-views. 550,000 is the number they gave. 550 times 80 equals 44 million plus a 10 million. We're going to give him let's give him a $10 million gate. That's 54 million. Times 0.8. $43 million, homie. That's $43 million he said he got paid. I think he gets 80% of the 80%, though, to tell you the truth. I think of the pay-per-view, 10% of that. I think he gets 80% of the 90. $200K for your fourth. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they're paying. It seems like they're giving good money for the fighters that are not big name fighters. But they're not paying. They're not overpaying the big ones, big name ones, which is ass backwards. Dude, Leroy Smith, bro, ain't no, but what? Yeah, okay. Andre Noble said Canelo kept it real and got exposed at the same time. What do you mean? I think, well, look, man, Canelo Alvarez need to fight David Benavidez. So let me not get, all extra pro Canelo. Shout out to Kamal Oz, Canelo Alvarez. Did you see the same day weigh-in results? No, I did not. What were the same day weigh-in results? That's a blessing to have money to leave to your kids. Yeah, man, I would love to be able to get my case. Split it up. I want when I die, I want enough money for my wife to live the rest of her life without worrying. You know what I mean? Live the rest of her life without worrying. That's what I wish I had enough money to do. The kids got to go to work, bro. No joke. Kids got to go to work. That ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. Or my daughter, at least. My son got to go to work. Turki is liable to go home and get his nuts snacked. Look, man, here's the facts. Okay, let's get to this, though. We got 500 people on you. Yeah, we got 540 here. We got 75 over there. We got a crackalating and pop-a-locking. Oh, what Phoenix is that, man? Phoenix Assassin is the best at sending me these photos. Weight bullies. Crawford, God dang, he gained 16 and a half pounds. He weighed 170 pounds. He was bigger than Israel Madrimov. Wow. 150, that's not bad at 10-pound rehydration. Isaac Cruz, 16 pounds to 156. Andy Ruiz didn't gain any weight. Jarrell Big Baby Miller really didn't gain any weight. Martin Bacoli didn't gain any weight because those are heavyweights. Jared Anderson didn't gain an ounce. He weighed the same amount of the weigh and the same much he weighed the next day. David Morrell, 50 pounds. Antonio Moran, 17 pounds. Steve Nelson, 24. God, dog. Steve Nelson gained 25.4 pounds. Wow. 20. God, dog. He gained 25 pounds. He did a Devin Haney. Wow. Crawford gained the second amount of anybody. Nope, third amount, because you had Kalajic, who did Kalajic? Oh, Kalajic was 172. Gained 17. David Morrell gained 15. Wow, man, that's crazy. Yeah, dog, that's some old weight bully shit right there. That's crazy. North Star, how can I help you?
What's going on, Fernand, man? How you living this morning?
I'm living well. How are you living?
Not too bad, not too bad. You know, you got me going this morning, man. You talking about some Crawford, the king of losing money? Why I gotta be the king of losing money, bro?
Because he loses money more than anybody else.
You don't think that's on the promoters? You don't think they don't promote him very well for him being such a elite boxer at a high level?
I think he's losing. I think he loses money. I don't have to guess what the reason is. You have Bob Arum who said he lost more. Bob Arum said he loses more money on him. He lost enough money on him to buy a mansion in Beverly Hills. That's what he said. Then he moved on to BLK Prime, and BLK Prime lost money. He went to one fight with the PBC. That fight made money. Then he went in his next fight to Turki Sheik, and that lost $10 million. So if you lose money every fight except for the one that you go to the PBC, what would you call that?
PBC is just a good promotion company.
What? No, I'm talking about the money that lost.
Those are just not great promoters to have such a good fighter.
How about it's not a great fighter? How about people don't want to buy his fight?
But I'm saying that's because he's not being promoted but very well. Because like I look at it like this.
Who cares? It's the fact that he's losing money. He's losing money. You can explain it any way you want. Maybe everybody caught a cold that night.
But I'm saying he's
a Southern guy. How many times does it have to happen? Everybody's a bad promoter.
No, obviously the PBC is not a bad promotion company. Because when you look at him as a fighter and like him and Spence, just them personally, sellable.
Why is he losing? He's losing money. You asked me why I would say he's the king of losing money, because he loses more money than any other fighter I can think of. So that makes him the king of it.
To the PBC though, when he fought with the PBC, he didn't lose money.
Let me repeat this. Of all the fights that I know of with Terence Crawford, all of the fights that I know of with him, all of them with the exception of one, and he's got 41 fights. All of them could have lost money, except for one. Can you name anybody else that's losing money like that? They can go from losing well over $10 million for BLK Prime, skip one, lose another $10 million for whatever Turki Al Sheik's organization is for the Riyadh season. Dude, you can't have an issue with me saying he's the king of losing money if you can't tell me somebody that's lost more money.
I don't know anybody who's in more demand, I guess, from different promotional companies like that.
I do. I know several people that are more in demand for several promotional companies. Gervonta Davis is more in demand. Canelo's more in demand.
But they stay with one company though. You know what I mean? And they've been promoted very well.
Canelo Alvarez has been with every promotional company. Canelo's been with the PBC. He's been with Golden. He's been with Golden Boy. He's fought with Golden Boy. He's fought with Matchroom. He's fought with PBC. All three of them. Only ones that he's not fought with. He didn't fight with Frank Warren, and he hasn't fought with Bob Arum. That's it.
I would think that it's just more or less the promotional companies, especially as his personality. I would look at him kind of the same as Spence. Like they're not like very outgoing extrovert type of personalities. But
Dude,
Spence was
how do you have that having an issue? Errol Spence doesn't lose money.
Because he was promoted in his career coming up, unifying the titles and all of that. The way that
everybody that knows who Terence Crawford is, everybody that knows who Errol Spence is, knows who Terence Crawford is. Everybody.
And everybody tunes in. Like,
no, they don't. They didn't buy his fight. That's my point. They did not buy his fight.
A lot of people, like the casuals, didn't buy the fight because, you know what I mean. Like, I don't get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? You just ain't got. You just don't like it. You understand?
That was a big card. Like anybody who likes boxing or that is into boxing was tuned into that fight one way or another.
Then why did it flop?
I would say, I think if it was in Vegas, it probably would have sold out a lot better.
It wasn't in Vegas. It was in LA.
Saying, okay,
bro,
I'm saying
man,
if it was in Vegas, it would have been a little bit.
You got kids. Stop. You got kids?
I do. I have one.
Are they high school age?
No.
Okay, when they get to high school, do not take this same bullshit you're giving me from them. When they fail a test, if they fail a class, you don't listen to them say, well, you know, my teacher didn't like me, and, you know, it was raining on that day, and I caught a cold the night before, so I really wasn't able to study like I wanted to. Plus, my girlfriend came. My girlfriend wanted me to go hang out with her, so, you know, I hung out. But if I would have done all those things, and if none of those things would have happened, then I would have passed my test. I would suggest you look at your child and you say, look, man, the buck stops with you. You failed that test. You failed that fucking test. I don't care about the reasons why. You failed 5 tests in a row, bro. You better fix something. Bud has lost money on all kind of fights. He lost money on Sean Porter. He lost money on Amir Khan. They lost
You're saying like Bud lost money, like as if he's losing money.
Bud didn't lose money. The people that invest in Bud Bud lost money.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Hey man, you're not a real person to talk to, huh?
I'm just saying the promotion companies are the ones that are losing money.
Exactly.
It's not that he's a boring fighter. This last fight was
nobody said he was a boring fighter. I said that people didn't buy his fight.
Because it's not promoted. They did buy the fight when he fought Errol Spence, right?
Who cares? His fights lost money. That's the end of it, bro. That's the end of it. It's the end of it. For everybody else.
It's not because he's a bad fighter. That's all that I'm saying. It's not because he's a bad fighter.
Who said he's a fight? Nobody said he was a bad fighter.
I'm saying the fights are losing money because they're bad promotion companies. Like they're bad at promoting good fighters.
Oh, really?
They're bad at promoting good fighters. How are you not?
Really?
PBC sure they did good when he was with the PBC. They do great with promoting their fighters. Do they not?
You sure about that?
Do they not? I'm saying the PBC.
Hey, dog, Bob Arum. Bob Arum didn't say he was losing money on Lomachenko.
Lomachenko.
You got an excuse for everything, man.
I ain't getting no excuse.
You about to pop out your head for this one, bro? Don't do this, man.
Lomachenko is like, first he's an international, like he's from the Ukraine with
everything, man. Like Gervonta Davis is not from Ukraine. Gervonta Davis outsells Lomachenko, and he's from Baltimore.
Davis came up with Floyd Mayweather, so that was
he's not with Floyd anymore. His last fight did 400. Bro, will you stop?
You're asking what difference does it make? Let me give it to you. That's part of his clout. Does that not make sense? Is that not relevant? Like him coming up with Floyd Mayweather?
No, it's not relevant because I'm talking about the fact that he lost his fight, lost money. I don't care what justifications you give for it. If you work for somebody and you have a store and your job is to make that store to make money, and you're the manager of that store, and your store loses money, you fire people. You fire people.
So you think the promotion companies should not do business with
Let me tell you something, man.
They can't make money with them. I'm asking you.
I don't give a fuck about your question. Because you're just trying to manipulate the conversation.
You said you should fire somebody if they're not performing.
That was an example used to demonstrate that if you are losing money and your shit's not profitable, it's on you.
The promotion
everybody involved. It's on everybody involved. Gervonta Davis is not losing money on fights. Errol Spence is not losing money on fights.
They were promoted a lot better.
Bud Crawford fights lose money. Those are a fact. You just want to excuse him for it.
Excuse Terence Crawford for it?
Mm-hmm. You do.
I think he goes in there and handles business. Like one thing
I'm not talking about, bro, stop changing the subject and trying to talk about other shit. Nobody's talking about how good he is in the ring. Okay? Nobody's talking about whether or not he's a good fighter, a great fighter, an exciting fighter, but nobody's talking about what's going on.
So you're saying he doesn't sell fights?
Nigga, you heard what I said. You know that's what I said.
Okay, but this is what I'm asking you though. Like, what is it? Why do you think it is that he doesn't sell fights? Because in the boxing community, I'll
ask the question. I don't think he's selling well because people don't want to buy it.
Because his fights aren't entertaining. They don't know him.
Because they don't want to buy it. I don't give a shit why. I know they don't want to buy it or they would have bought it. I'm not going to mind read a bunch of fans that didn't do something.
I don't like, honestly, I think the Riyadh season, I didn't think the promotion was that great for here in the States and everything like that, for how big the event was and all of that.
Bro,
like his opponent was.
So what was the promotion like on Sean Porter versus Terence Crawford when that fight didn't make money on ESPN? What was wrong with that one? What was wrong with the one for Victor Postal that did 55,000 pay-per-views, his first pay-per-view? What was wrong with that? Whose fault was that one?
I mean, so like, if people aren't buying the fights, I don't think it's. I usually would think it's because they don't know of the fighter or they don't know much about the fighter. Like when you talk about an Errol Spence or Gervonta Davis or even a Lomachenko, like there's a backstory to them throughout their career leading up to them getting to where they're at. Like Errol Spence in the Olympics, him hurting Floyd in the gym, the rumors about that, like watching him stop people.
No. I don't care about why Errol was successful. That's not the conversation. The conversation is, why does Terence Crawford fights fail?
And you're saying
why doesn't Errol fail? Let me tell you why Errol fights don't fail. Because people want to see Errol. Gervonta Davis's fights don't fail because people want to see Gervonta. They want to pay for the pay-per-view and they want to pay for the seats at the arena. That's why. Everybody else's fights that fail is because they cannot convince people to do that for them. Now, the fight might have made money. It could have made money. Now, how could the fight have made money? See, there's an intelligent answer that you could give me if you really wanted to talk about the subject. There's an intelligent answer that you could give me. And I'll make the argument for you, since you are never going to get to it. You, if you wanted to put up a good argument, you could say, well, Terence Crawford is not the reason that the fight lost money. The reason that it lost money is because Turki Sheik is spending too much money. So the fight could have generated a good amount of money, but because Turki Sheik spends so much on Eminem, on the fights, on the other fighters on the card, that drives up the cost. So he winds up losing money, but it's not the reason. Terence isn't the reason he lost money. The reason he lost money is because of all the money that he spent. And see, at least then you would be talking about something that is real, and then we could have a discussion about. But you're just trying to make a bunch of excuses and blame promoters for not doing their job.
Not at all. Like with Riyadh season and Turki Sheik, how many fights has he put on in the United States?
They've all lost money.
How many fights has he put on though? In the United
They've
States?
all lost one, and every fight the man has put on, even if it's been in Saudi Arabia, has lost money. Okay,
and like I don't know the exact number either in Saudi Arabia.
I don't mind talking to you. hold on.
No,
I don't mind talking to you. I don't.
you said you don't like talking to me?
But I don't mind talking to you. But you, before you talk to me, you need to put your arguments together.
For
and
now,
come up with one that
this is what I'm saying. The Riyadh season is a new company, isn't it? It's new.
So what?
So you lose money when you start a business. Like a lot of times you don't make money right away when you start a business. Just reasonably.
What about Bob Arum? Bob Arum did not just start Top Rank. Top Rank has been making money since 1968. And Bud lost money for them. So that may work for Rehydration season, but how does it work with Top Rank? Why did he lose money for Top Rank?
Now we're back to Bud losing the money.
The whole subject matter is Bud losing money.
Okay, so you're saying how did he lose money for Top Rank? Like even Terence Crawford's story, like coming into Top Rank, he was like a step-in boxer. Like he don't have that backstory. It's not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
So that doesn't make sense when you're asking these questions as far as a guy like Spence, his backstory being an Olympian boxer, a Tank Davis.
You're gonna lose that one, right? Are you sure you want
I'm not trying to debate, bro. It's just dialogue. It's just diablogue. It's not necessarily a debate, bro.
Yes, you are.
If you want to debate, we can debate.
Bro, you couldn't have touched me in a debate to save your fucking life, bro. You don't even do your research or put together coherent arguments before you talk to somebody. First of all, North Star, if you want to debate somebody, you actually have to put an argument together, know what their points are, know what your points are, know the facts before you talk. You don't
want to debate. I don't be debating. I come up to dialogue. That's it.
You just said, sir, this you didn't think before you spoke. You said Terence Crawford came in as he wasn't even promoted by anybody, right? It was a few fights before he got with Bob Arum. So he didn't have the same background as Errol Spence Jr., who was an Olympian. And don't you think that contributes to his lack of ability to grow and become popular?
You're saying that's what I said?
No, I'm saying that sounded like where you're going. Is that where you were going?
Not at all. I wasn't going anywhere. I was actually just like.
Why did you bring? No. Why did you bring up that Errol Spence Jr. had an Olympic background, which allowed him to be more well known, and Terence didn't? Why would you say that? Why would you bring that point up if you didn't have that argument?
Listen, it's not necessarily an argument. You had asked me a question earlier in this conversation.
Why did you bring it up? Why did you bring it up?
Because you asked me about Errol Spence, you brought up Gervonta Davis, and you brought up Lomachenko, those three guys.
So why is it important? What is the significance of Errol being in the Olympics and Terence not? What's the significance of that?
It's like the same thing with Shakur Stevenson. It's once you hear about this guy, when you first see them and you first hear about who this is, like he's a good boxer, you're seeing that, and you're seeing him progress throughout his career. Like it's with all these guys, it's all along the way in their career. Bob Arum, they didn't expect Terence Crawford to be a champion or to be who he is now. They don't like the fact that he's in that position.
So you're saying that Bob Arum didn't like the fact that Terence Crawford was a champion?
No, they're like that. He didn't like that because he like he said out his own mouth, he's not sellable. They want him to do more media and all of this.
He only found out that he wasn't sellable after he gave him 10 championship fights. What do you mean? He doesn't want to sell? He personally doesn't like Bud because Bud wasn't in the Olympics?
No, but then this comes back to why people didn't want to buy the fight or why people don't want to watch.
I don't have a lot of time for you, bro.
People don't know who he is.
Bro, stop that shit.
People don't know who he is like that.
Stop that shit. Everybody knows who Bud is. Look, man, the fact of the matter is, and you switched your argument up, but don't worry, I'm going to respond to what you
switch it up from. Don't switch my words. I don't need you to speak for me.
Brother, you had said it twice, okay? You're just changing it now. You'd already said it 2 times. Now, when I agree with what you said, that's not what you're saying. The fact that Errol Spence Jr. went to the Olympics and And Terence Crawford didn't go to the Olympics. Errol got signed to a big promoter coming out of the Olympics. Bud did not. So Bud was behind as a fighter because he didn't get to the Olympics and he wasn't signed by a major promoter, which means he didn't bring in a lot of amateur publicity into the pros, like a guy like Sugar Ray Leonard or a guy like Muhammad Ali or other Olympic champions. They then go pro, or somebody like Roy Jones Jr. who got robbed, or somebody like Floyd who got robbed, or somebody like Shakur. That's why people talk about the Olympics and why the Olympic champions typically go to Top Rank. So that's the relevance of that. Everybody in the room knows that. The only problem is with that is two things. Number one, Gervonta Davis didn't go to the Olympics either. Mike Tyson didn't go to the Olympics either. No, he didn't. Mike Tyson's one of the biggest names ever in boxing, didn't go to the Olympics. United States dude, didn't go to the Olympics. Tommy Hearns didn't go to the Olympics. Gervonta didn't go to the Olympics. Maybe you may want to think about what Terence does that none of those other guys do that may be limiting him. Like calling his core fan base a bunch of broke asses. And saying he acting as if he doesn't care if fans buy his fights. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe the promotion companies are bad at promoting him too.
Man, goodbye. It was nice talking to you, bro. Orlando in LA, how can I help you? You're on mute. Yario Ramirez, I need to see your face, homie. I need to see your face before I let you on. Phoenix Assassin, what up, man?
Hey, y'all, what's good with you?
Chilling, brother. What's up?
Yeah, man. I'm glad you brought up Tank and Mike Tyson. Let me get away from this train. But,
bro, you're real bad. I can't hear a word.
Okay, hold on. What about now?
Yes, I can hear that.
All right, good deal. But yeah, man, I was glad you brought up Tank and Mike Tyson because, like, shoot, using the Olympics, I mean, shoot, even Shakur went to the Olympics and nobody want to see him for real neither. You know? So that's another thing with Dewey's argument that just wasn't making no sense. See, the thing with Buddy is I kind of look at him like you know that nasty ass McRib sandwich they got at McDonald's that they bring back every so often.
Hell no, that ain't nasty. A McRib? Ain't shit nasty. McRib? Boy, I used to love them damn McRib.
Hey, that's what Bud is. He got that hardcore fan base that's gonna be excited every time he come around, but everybody be looking at that menu item like, what is this? It's not even.
And that shit don't sell.
Hey, and it's only there for a little bit of time because they're like, yeah, you know, the hype is gone. We pretty much sold as many as we could to all the people who's going to accept it. So, and we're gonna go ahead and pack it up and bring it back at some other time where people might. I don't remember the last time I seen it. What's it been, like 2 years now? But man, hey, that's kind of the way I look at Bud Light because the way that he be acting. Yeah, like I get it. Like a lot of people think that because you were a top ranked fighter, because you're on the pound for pound list, or because you got a whole bunch of accolades and stuff as a pro, that it's supposed to translate into money. Logically, it makes sense, but at the same time, you got to consider like Bud did a lot of promotion for this fight. Like the most promotion that I've seen him do in recent years. Like he went on WWE and got up in the ring. He tried to take a page out the Mayweather book. Shoot, that didn't help. He had some commercials. He had like who was that comedian that went up to his gym, got in the ring. They did like a little skit of Bud knocking him out. They did that whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they did a whole bunch of extra stuff that Bud ain't normally did before for his fights to try to get it out there, and still didn't get no.
Dog, let me tell you, man, Phoenix, he ain't getting no fucking where without black people supporting him.
Nope.
Nowhere. And I'm sorry to break it to all y'all boxers that are Negro. You're not getting anywhere without black people, man. Sorry, you not getting anywhere without them. You can't brush black people off if you're black. You just can't do it, bro. You can't do it. That's your core fan base. Without your core fan base to build on, bro, your shit is empty as a fuck. Your shit is empty. You are a peanut. You know them crazy every once in a while you get one of them peanuts, them shelled peanuts, and the nut already came out of it. You an empty peanut shell, bro, without your people supporting you. You are You're never going to. I'm telling you, man, you cannot give me a single black fighter in the history of boxing that got to the upper levels of that sport that did not have an immense amount of support from his own community. It's never going to happen, bro. You looking up and hoping, and you got the great Arab savior to come out here and pay you all this money so you ain't got to deal with the other black people you look down on.
And he confused about why he don't sell. The same thing with the Haney's. They did the same thing, so they went about it a different way. They alienated themselves from the black crowd on their own. They didn't even need Turkey to come in and do that. Funny thing is, Turkey's still talking about he want to work with Devin too. That's another funny thing.
I mean, that's what they say. Of course he does. He's about to be the king of the B-sides.
Exactly. It's like, man, like
he wants to grab all the B-side dudes and brag about paying the B-side dudes a bunch of money. And then when the A-side dude said, you want to talk to the A-side about the money, and the dude said, okay, well, look, bro, you going to pay, if you pay Terence, dude, for real, you pay Terence Crawford $15 million, and Canelo looks at you, be like, you paid him $15 million, I'll take 150.
Exactly.
Bro, I definitely bring 10 times what he brings. Because Canelo Alvarez, his biggest pay-per-view has been what, 1.3 million?
I think that one with Floyd.
Yeah, no, not Floyd. Floyd was like 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He had the one with Golovkin.
Yeah, he bust $1 million as the A side multiple times. Terence Crawford has never bust 150,000 as the A side. If I can bust 1.3 million as the A side, or if I can bust 2.5 million pay-per-view buys if I'm the B side, which is what Canelo did, and you see Terence doing whatever those are without Errol, you say, hey man, well, if you're gonna overpay him, overpay me by the same percentage.
That's another reason. I was going to say that's another reason people can't take Turkey seriously. He was talking about, I'm going to offer Canelo what I think is fair. It's like, well, what do you really think is fair? If you're willing to give Crawford that much, you know that the numbers about Canelo, how much higher than Crawford's they are, and you're not willing to meet a price equivalent to that compared to Crawford's. How is that really a fair deal? You know what I mean? So people, if they paying attention, they can see the Turkey kind of full of shit.
Yeah, bro, you want to how's it fair if you overpay him and you underpay what I think I want? How's that fair?
Yeah, and even if Canelo think that, they got his pay-per-view numbers and stuff to look at as a point of reference. So I mean, yes. Canelo has that argument that he can use for it. Compared to somebody like Crawford or compared to like any of these other guys who ain't never been like the headliner on a card.
Yeah, they said didn't he say? This is the thing that gets me. Didn't these same people, Phoenix, say that Tyson Fury was paid $100 million by Turki Al-Sheik to fight Francis Ngannou?
Yep.
If you're going to pay Tyson Fury $150 million for Francis Ngannou, and that's the rumor you're spreading, why would you expect Terence Crawford to ask for anything less than $150 million for Terence Crawford? If you're going to give Tyson Fury $100 million you're giving Tyson Fury $100 million for a guy that never had a professional fight. Then they said that Anthony Joshua got $100 million for the same guy coming off a loss.
Yeah.
So you think Canelo's not going to say you can give $100 million for a sparring match for these guys? You want me to either go to Saudi Arabia or that for Terence Crawford? $150 million. You got $200 million to give to those two to fight the same guy. You got 150 million to give me for Bud. That's fair. Fair as what you paid those guys, give me the same thing. You can't give the British fighters an easy sparring match for $100 million, but then expect me to fight one of the top guys of the century for 150. Fuck out of here. Give me $100. Give me $100 million sparring match. Maybe we'll talk about that. Give me the $100 million sparring match you gave Tyson Fury and gave Anthony Joshua. But you want me to jump in there with your guy that you promote? No. Give me 150.
That's what I say. If it makes sense, then it makes sense. But it's not making sense right now. And that's why it's not making sense.
It ain't making sense because they didn't pay Tyson Fury that. They didn't pay Anthony Joshua that. And they're not paying these guys the money that they're lying about paying them. Turki Al-Sheik is probably paying them considerably more than they get paid for fighting in the UK.
Yep.
But they are not he is not dishing Tyson Fury out no goddamn $100 million per fight like they were claiming was getting paid over there. But you tell all those stories, you let all those stories go, and then you get shocked when Canelo, a guy that has made $100 million before, says, hey, man.
Exactly. And at the same time, you know, they can look at whenever they release the numbers for the highest paid boxers. I'm like, wait, hold on. I remember the last time they had showed that, I was like, wait, you know, these Riyadh people, they're not on there. And
Nope.
they were on this card, and it's like they're not on. They're like at the middle or the bottom of the list, or not on there at all. I'm like, But people ain't paying attention to that.
Dude, watch this shit. This is how fucking crazy this shit. I want you to see something. This is funny to me. This is why I'm saying I don't believe a lot of this shit. Turki Al-Sheik. Watch this. Turki Al-Sheik started. It's crazy, bro. That's what Turki Al-Sheik looked like. Listen, what Turki Al-Sheik was looking like when he was owning a soccer team, bro. Watch this. I'm not saying the dude isn't a real, ain't got the money and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, bro, like, look, some of this shit is an act, bro. Some of this shit is an act. What you notice is different.
That was back in his YouTube days, huh?
Why don't he walk around like that no more?
That was before he became excellent.
Oh, that was before he was excellent.
Yeah.
When he could just wear a suit and tie and walk around without that and let people look in his eye and be that's how that dude was walking. That's how he was for years.
Yep.
Then he changed into but maybe this was before, this is when he owned a soccer team. But anyway, go ahead, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying.
I ain't have much else for you. Like it's just funny looking at all this, man, because with a guy like Bud, basically saying, hey, F all y'all who I want to buy my fights and make me this money. Like, shoot, apart from that, like the dude just don't really seem that likable. Like you look at him and he kind of look like, one of them people you watch out for in the streets.
Who's that?
Like, nah, Bud. Like he just don't look like the type of guy that's appealing. He don't look like the type of guy that you typically give a damn about. He just doesn't have that character. You look at different guys like Javante. You look at
he's a bully.
Hey, but
bully.
I can see that. But yeah, like you look at guys like Mike Tyson. Even though Mike Tyson, I don't know if you consider him a bully, but he definitely was wild. And you can tell with Tank.
I wouldn't say Mike Tyson was a bully. What I say is Mike Tyson got a screw loose. And so you fuck around with Mike Tyson will fuck you up. Like Mike Tyson will straight fuck you up. I don't think he's a bully. I just think he's like somebody that is I think Mike Tyson is, he's just somebody who will whoop your ass, just like flat out. Like he's a violent person. Like he tends towards violence and physical.
Yeah.
If you play with him, you gonna fuck around and get your ass whooped. At 70 years old, he'll fly off and crack you in the mouth.
Oh, no lie.
Yeah,
that strength the last to go. And then by that point, he's gonna have that old man strength.
Yeah, Terence is somebody that can fight his ass off. He can absolutely fight his ass off. But you saw when he snatched that car off of that rise at that car shop where he got arrested maybe 7-8 years ago or something. It may going on 10 years ago. He got arrested when he had to go to court, got arrested for taking his car out. Bro, that's that type of move. You just gonna walk in with your boys and just, man, I'm taking my shit. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yep.
I mean, that's the sense that I got from him when he talked to me. When he was like, Fanon, his mother, his mother should have swallowed him. I'll tell him that to his face. I'm like, of course you're gonna tell me that to my face, man. You can beat me up. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, why wouldn't you tell me that? Because you don't have to fear anything unless I got a gun. Right? You don't have to fear anything coming back. However, bro, I'm telling you that shit, I promise you that shit would switch up with somebody like Francis Ngannou. That shit would switch up quick. But Bud is one of these guys that can whoop everybody's ass. But I mean, dude seems to me to be an extremely intelligent dude, an extremely talented guy that really, really focuses on his game. But he's not.
No, he got that ego.
Yeah, man. It's like, he's just like a lot of people. I got an ego. I got a big ass ego. But
keeping it in check is another thing, though.
This shit is hypocritical, though. Listen to this. I know I got a couple more people I'm going to let y'all on. I see you, Orlando. But I want y'all to I think you may have sent this to me. But I'm going to play it because I want you to hear. I want you to hear this, and I want to see if you pick up on the hypocrisy. I want to see if you pick up on the hypocrisy of this. And I know y'all gonna call me a Bud hater, but it is what it is, bro. Where's this? Did you send me the one where Bud was talking to the one that came out this morning, bro?
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
He was responding to basically he was responding to I think I can play it here. I think I got it. I'll play it. Hold on a second.
All right. I was going to say, I think maybe Buzz should reach out to Jake Paul because Jake Paul seems to be doing all right with making money.
Oh, yeah, but he ain't making, man, dude, he ain't making the money he's saying either. But hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I think I'm logged in. Okay, I am. All right. I'm gonna play something for you. I don't need that. This is the interview that Bud did. Okay, here it is.
If I'm easy work,
listen to this. Tell me if you don't see some hypocrisy in this.
All right.
Fuck, where is it? Okay. Damn. Did I? Oh no, it's right there. Give me 1 second. It's gonna pop up in a second. You're gonna hear a little beep. But I want to play this. Okay, I'm still back there. Hold on. Hello? Man, this shit is echoing like a champ. All right, that's not going to echo. All right, so here, watch this.
Got here right at 8 in the morning and worked straight through lunch.
Man, it's taking a second to get it to it. Let me just put it on the desktop. Okay, I got it now. Give me a second, y'all. I want y'all to hear this. Why does this shit keep popping out?
I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you.
All right. Now, you remember all that negotiation where Bud was asking for all that money for Terence, for Errol?
Yep. That's definitely hypocrisy right there.
Wasn't he the one talking about, I'm not fighting Errol if I don't get this money, it's 60-40 my way, no fight. They're not giving me the money that I want. I'm not taking this fight. I'm out.
Yep.
Isn't that what he did with Terence? Isn't that what he did with Errol?
Oh, without doubt. Without doubt. He even went and took a different fight.
Yeah, so why shouldn't Terence be able to, why shouldn't Canelo be able to do the same thing to him?
Because it's him.
Like,
it's like we were saying, what's good for everybody isn't good, but as long as it's good for Bud, he don't care.
Didn't he and Andre Ward, weren't they on All the Smoke fight? All the Smoke, the fight videos that he's on, weren't they saying how all these fighters are going broke and how you got to make sure you get all your money and you want to make sure that the fighter's at the table so the fighter can ask for this and get what they deserve?
Mm-hmm.
But now Canelo does it. But Canelo only wants that money because he's afraid of the fight and losing the fight.
He's worried about legacy. Bud says, "Oh, I'm a threat." It's like, well, he must have considered Errol Spence a threat, which is why he made him sit on the shelf for about a year before he decided to go ahead and take that fight.
So why shouldn't Canelo? So I want to know why Canelo shouldn't be doing the same thing, because that's what Bud and Andre Ward were talking about when they were saying don't basically disrespect Al Heyman. Because you're like, Al basically implying that Al Heyman is the reason these fights didn't happen with Errol, and he had to go around Al Heyman to get to Errol, and then Errol went to Al Heyman and started giving in concessions. But then later in the interview, he talks about how these fighters all of a sudden pop up and they can't speak right. They can't. So they need to make sure that they get all this money. They need to read their contracts. They need to be involved. Errol's not involved. So you got Canelo saying, I make 80% of all the money getting made.
Exactly. You see, and that's the thing. Like they got Al Heyman looking out for him. And a lot of fighters didn't have that the people looking out. You even see like
math, bro. You're good at math, man. What is 150 million is 80% of what number?
150 million, 80% of what? That's
150 million is 80% of what number?
Let me see.
So I'm trying to figure out if 80% of everything goes to him, how much is left for Canelo? How much is left in order for Canelo to get $150 million to be 80% of a number?
I think it's like 100. I think it's like 187 or 100. No?
100. Let's just call it
187 million.
190 million.
I think 187 million.
How much?
187.
So that would leave Bud with how much? $37 million.
Yeah, if he's going to, 37.
That's how much money. And isn't that more money than he got paid to fight Errol?
Yep.
So if Terence is saying, hey man, you want to be fair, I get 80% of all the revenue. And if I get 150 million, Bud gets 37 million. Turki Sheik, you just got to come up off $200 million to pay us for me to go to you. That seems like he's doing exactly what Terence Crawford said boxers should be doing, which is sit at the table, know how much money you're making, Strike a deal that works for you, where your kids don't have to work. You can retire. Why is it good for Terence to demand all this extra money above what he normally got for Errol, but it's not okay for Canelo to do it?
Because he's urban, so whatever he say goes.
Oh, he's
'Cause he
Mexican
urban.
urban.
Yeah, he urban. He urban. That urban McRib. That's what he is, man.
Oh, yeah.
But
Urban.
nah, like,
Hey, guess who else is urban? Phoenix the Assassin.
now who that? Who that?
Everybody that lives in L.A., the city that he fought.
Oh, snap. The people who ain't gave a damn about him? Dang.
The people that he gave away tickets to were urban. They said they gave
I see.
thousands of tickets away.
Like I said, Turkey is that WIC program for boxers. Out there giving them welfare and handouts. But that last thing I'll say before I go, though.
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing with Canelo. Canelo actually got a leg to stand on when it comes to making those demands, and Terence don't. And that's what I say. Turkey is going to have this stuff going to these boxers' heads, where they think they can make all these types of demands and stuff whenever they don't got nothing to look at as evidence for, okay, they can actually generate this. He just giving handouts to everyone. So, the longer he stayed doing this, the more disappointed people is going to get. And that's the way I see it going. I'll be checking in, man.
All right, bro.
All right, take it easy.
All right, man, get back. Yes, sir. Orlando in LA, how can I help you, man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, sir.
All right. First off, thank you for having me up here.
Anytime, man.
So I'm like, we understand the problem with Terence Crawford, with him not selling, but how do we fix that?
How do we fix it?
Yeah. Is there any way? Because I think he's not selling because I don't think he's that likable. I don't think he's that likable like a Tank, like a Errol Spence, like a Canelo. I don't think he's that likable. That's why I don't think he's selling. Because I went to the fight out here in LA, and I could say that was Isaac Cruz. It felt like Isaac Cruz was the main event. Everybody that was on the streets that was selling shirts, it was all Isaac Cruz shirts. The way that the crowd reacted when Andy Ruiz and Isaac Cruz was fighting, it felt like there were the two main draws, honestly.
It makes sense because they're Mexicans in LA. That makes a lot. They're out there in California. How did the event look? Really full?
Yes. I got a video of I took a full turnaround video of the arena. It was really full. I would say probably about half the seats the floor seats was sold out, but for sure the rest of the stadium was sold out for sure.
Half of the floor seats were sold?
Yeah. It was kind of empty where the floor seats
on the floor. It was empty?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say probably about the first 8 rows around the ring was had people, and the rest were like towards the middle and the back were empty.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, it's crazy because those seats was only like $500, $600.
Oh no, they dropped the price. They cut the price to a third for a lot of those tickets, and I wouldn't be surprised that they gave some of those away. But that's unreal, man. That should not be the case, bro. But that's just not a good business model. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Is there anything else you got, Orlando and LA?
No, that's it.
All right, bro. Thank you, man. Get back with you, sir. Peace. Mr. Pragman said boxing needs to return to the same day weigh-in so we can see who actually is the best in those respective weight classes. I agree 100%. Because you don't know now. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. Phoenix the Assassin. Let me put another link in the chat. Y'all can join if y'all want. Phoenix the Assassin said Bud keeps it urban with the money making. Yeah, dog. That's crazy. Bosnia, how is the blame all placed on Bud? There were multiple stars. Eastside Cruz. We had black versus Mexican fight, which is what people claim. That's why they not. Nah, dog. If you get credit, you get the credit, you get the blame. If that had done 1.5 million pay-per-views, Terence Crawford would have got the credit. So if it flops, it gets the blame. That's why. I think that it really is just human nature, where people want to accept all of the good stuff for themselves. Like if it's successful, it was me. If it was bad, it was them. Boxing hacker, nah, bro, it's on him because he was the headliner. That's how it works. Hey, David, thank you for joining, brother. Thank you for joining the channel. No Face Boxing said facts. No Face Podcast said link Fanon. I put the link in there just a second ago. Mook 40 said, get this guy out of here. Riyadh card was promoted well and even had a full 60-second commercial playing his ads. Tell Bud fans to pay for the fight. Simple. Yeah, Bud fans ain't buying the fight. If you disrespect your customers, fans, your money should reflect that. It will reflect that. I got a terrible story of somebody doing that shit. Well, I'm going to tell you, bro, you work for the fans. Boxers work for the fans. That's who you work for. Your customer are the fans. You work for the fans. The promoter works for the fans. Y'all got some of this shit messed up. Hey, what's up? Hey, sorry I fell behind on my membership for now, but I'm back and once again here to ride out with you, brother. Thank you, David Williams. Hey, brother, I know you are a huge supporter. Thank you, bro. Hey, I see you, King, and I see you, Daniel Gonzalez. Tommy Renfro said, your channel lose money when Spence get whooped, punk. No, I made a lot of money, fuck boy. No, I made a lot of money, fuck boy. What was the date of the fight? I can tell you, man, let me see if I can figure out how much money I made on that day off that fight. Let me see. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to check. I'm just going to check to make sure that money came in that day. Let me see. Because I ain't going to tell you, but I'm going to verify whether or not there was money that I made money that day. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Let me see. What date did they fight? They fought in what, 2023? 2023. Let's go the month. What was it? 6? Was that the 6th month? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. Gotta love YouTube analytics. Yeah. Ooh. When did they fight? Ooh, that was tough. I was suspended like a champ at the. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, it was July. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's just make sure we did. Because I'm pretty sure we did. Oh, yeah. I made money that day. Nah, bro, I made a lot of money that day. God was good that day. God is good on, Bud is good on free TV. Yeah, he's a free TV fighter for sure. Ringside with LCD said, Tank isn't an Olympian, but people say pay to see him. No, exactly. I'm gonna get to the rest of the super chats after I let this dude on real fast. Hold on, man. Where'd you go? Dude left. Daniel Gonzalez, I need to see your face before I let you on. Okay, that's Dan. Hey, what's going on, Daniel?
Yo, what's going on, man? Could you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well,
Okay,
man.
Yeah. I agree with you. Huge fan, by the way. I watch you in Southpaw a lot. I like hearing facts and not bullshit. So
thanks, man. Appreciate it. Southpaw's the dude.
Yeah. But I actually saw the fight. And I wasn't really surprised, man. I mean, why the fuck was Eminem performing? Why'd they give away a car? Like you said, they gave away a lot more money. And the commercial that he made for Bud, I know that shit was a lot of money. That was not why. I mean, even with when Tank fights, even for the Errol Spence fight, they didn't even do that. And the fight still
Don't
sold.
need that.
The fight still sold. So why does Turkey think just because he comes to the United States, right? Why does he think that just because he's in the United States, he needs to put on a show like you said? And I guarantee all these people that come up here arguing don't know shit because they just want to hear, oh, okay, yeah, it's true. But it's not true. Turkey is not a good promoter. He's not even a promoter. I don't even like Turkey. I didn't even watch the shit in the UK or wherever it was in Saudi, right? It was in Saudi. The shit with him, Usyk and Fury. I didn't even see that shit.
Damn.
I didn't even watch it because I figured it wasn't even gonna be. I already knew Usyk was gonna win. I mean, Fury's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good, but I didn't think he had enough for Usyk. Usyk was wiping dudes out.
Yeah, he is.
He was wiping them out quick. And I think Fury slept, so that's why I was like, you know what, fuck that. But I do agree with you, Fanon. I don't like Turkey. I don't like the way he's conducting himself. And I'm Mexican. As a Mexican person, I do like Canelo, but I don't like the things that he does. I wish he would fight Benavidez. It would be nice to see two Mexicans go at it like the old times. But I mean, I'm only 27. I've been watching boxing since I was a little kid. My dad used to fight.
Okay.
Oh, I love it so much. I'm like, damn, man, this dude Turkey, I think he's gonna ruin boxing. I don't think he's gonna make it any better because, like when he tweeted to Canelo saying he only wanted to make big fights, I thought that he wanted to make the best people come and fight. And him excluding Tank, who else did he excluded? Tank. I think he excluded I forgot the other dude's name, but I know he excluded Tank. Oh, and Canelo. Those are the two.
Tank and Canelo.
Those
the
are
biggest names in boxing.
Like you said, Tank is doing pay-per-views without the Prince or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Turkey. It's not a Prince. They put that Prince shit on him. He ain't a Prince.
He ain't a Prince over here in the States. So I do agree with a lot of what you're saying, and I know a lot of people are gonna come up here and say, "Oh, but it did this and that." But no, that's all I wanted to say, Fanon, and have a good one, man.
All right, man. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Talk to you later, sir. All right, man. I'm going to tell you something I'm very fucking happy about with this channel. And I know some of y'all people going to say, oh, that's some bullshit. Dude, I really do like seeing Mexican dudes call up here, man. Because that shit is such a great section of the boxing community. It's really nice to see more Mexicans coming by the channel and more Latinos. I really do enjoy it, man, hearing that perspective from the other really great fan bases in the sport. Legitimate question for understanding. Is Turkey more concerned with big fights or return on investment? He's legit could have taken out 1 to 2 hours out of that event. I don't know honestly, man, I think the stated purpose is to spread Riyadh season and get people that thinking that that Saudi Arabia is the place to go and is, a modern, and they've made a lot of changes in Saudi Arabia. I think that's what it started about, but it doesn't make. I don't know what his goal is right now. I don't know. I think that's involved in it, but I can't claim that I do. Jay Milts in the building. Thank you, Jay Milts. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. David Tassane, shout out to South Africa. The Rands in this biatch. Thank you, man. Much love for that Rand, paying in that Rand. Andre Noble said, did Bud say he ain't doing interviews with YouTubers and did one still? Look, man, he used to not do interviews with black people, but he'll do some that I think people that he thinks are important enough for him. But he did with Andre Ward. Enrique W said, Canelo put Bud to sleep. That's a fact. He may. Canelo want that money. And hey, what's going on, Angel Luis Beauchamp? Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for that support. King, how can I help you?
Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning.
First, hey, I'm not here for no commercials. I'm just here to talk boxing.
Yeah, sure you're not.
You think that I'm doing commercials for somebody.
You do. You do a commercial every time, but go ahead.
But this last guy I wanted to respond to. How are you going to be a...
Oh, you were not waiting this entire time to talk to that guy. You just left. You would have been ahead. You would have been ahead of that last guy if you had not popped off.
He's claiming to be a boxing fan, but he just
He
wants
is a boxing
the
fan, bro.
heavy.
What are you going to talk to me? I don't want you arguing with the guy that was up last. What do you want to talk about?
I wanted to say I think Turkey's good for boxing. I think he doesn't care about return on investment. He just wants to put on big events, big fights to promote his country, and competitive fights. He wants to put Canelo against Benavidez or Crawford, which are his biggest fights for Canelo, and he wants to put. He's doing the rematch with Fury and Usyk, which is a big fight. He's
You keep saying things are big fights. How are they big fights if they lose money?
Fanon. It's a big fight. It's a big event.
How you just stated the same thing twice. I want to know, how is it a big fight if it loses money?
Everybody wants to see the undisputed heavyweight fight. Everybody wants to see.
Oh no! If everybody wanted it, if everybody wanted to see it, everybody would buy it. How and you would make money.
You know why it lost money? Because Turkey paid Fury 100 million and he paid Usyk like 50 million. Right?
Oh, you're a lot. You first of all, you're lying about that.
So that's not their fault, right? Turkey's putting up a premium.
Bro, that's not why they learned. No, that's not why they lost money.
Oh, that's fine, man. I'm not gonna argue.
No, he lost money because he lost money because he spent more money than he made. How is that how is that sustainable, bro?
He's not a businessman. He's promoting.
How is that sustainable? But the question is not whether or not it's good for Turkey or not. The question is, how is that good for boxing? How is it good for boxing to set expectations for fighters that they're going to make a whole bunch of money even if the fight loses money? And how long before you give a fighter a couple paydays like that where they do just what your boy said? Now, matter of fact, let me ask you a question.
No.
How can Rick Glazier? No, you are a big proponent of Rick Glazier. How can Rick Glazier criticize Al Heyman for overpaying fighters, which result in fighters not wanting to take as many fights because you're overpaying them? How does that same thing that your guy Rick Glazier say about Al Heyman, how does that not apply to Turki Al-Sheik as well?
Because Al Heyman was trying to make money on his investments. Turki Al-Sheik is not. Turki Al-Sheik is putting up money because he can. He's got money from MBS, his right-hand man. He can put up whatever money he wants. He just wants to promote his country. He does not want to make money by building these fights. He cares about putting on the biggest fights.
You know that's bullshit. So let me make sure I understand your point. It's bad for Al Heyman to overpay a fighter because he's going to make a profit. If you overpay a fighter and you make a profit, you're not overpaying him because you made a profit. So you introducing profit into the concept of overpaying doesn't work. Because he made a profit.
There's no overpaying anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
So my question is, how can you, because you said it too, claim Al Heyman is overpaying fighters and that's bad for boxing because he's making a profit, but Turki Al-Sheik overpaying fighters is good for boxing because he's not making money?
I'll tell you why. Because Turki Al-Sheik is an outlier in this boxing world. He's not here forever. He's not a promoter.
Then it is not a manager. Nobody's here forever. Nobody's here forever.
He's an organization that's been here since 2015.
That's not forever.
Since the 1960s or 70s.
No, Al Heyman has not been here since the 1960s or 7.
I'm talking about Top Rank.
What about Top Rank? Why did you switch off Al Heyman? Why did you switch off Al Heyman and go to Top Rank?
These organizations and promoters have been here for a while. Turkey's an outlier. He's bringing money from Saudi Arabia.
So what is that? How is that good for boxing? What difference does it make that the money comes from Australia? The problem is, if the problem is overpaying the fighters and the effect of overpaying the fighters on the fighters, that doesn't change because he's an outlier. You get the same reaction out of the fighters if one guy overpays them versus the other guy overpaying them. There's no difference. And you're claiming there is one.
It's beneficial to boxing because he can put guys like Canelo against Benavidez. Tyson Fury did not want to fight. Fury did not want to fight Alexander Usyk. He
cannot. He cannot because he can't get the fight done. He cannot have David. No, you said he could make a fight with Canelo and David Benavidez. No, he can't. He tried and he failed.
He has Canelo's fair market price that Canelo deserves, and that's what he
What is
offers.
Canelo's fair? How can you tell Canelo Alvarez what his fair market price is?
You don't think he knows all of his numbers and everything? What
No.
Canelo does? You don't
No.
think so?
No.
All that
Because the
power he
fight
got?
hasn't happened yet. Let me tell you how you take fair market value out of the equation with somebody like Canelo. You get paid off how many tickets you sell and how many pay-per-views you sell. And according to Canelo, he gets 80% of everything. 80% of everything in the arena. If you buy a hot dog, he gets 80% of that hot dog money.
Where'd you get
Profit.
that from? Are you friends with
From
Al Haymon?
Canelo. From Canelo. I got that shit from Canelo. I got that from Canelo.
Oh, did he say that on a podcast?
Canelo Alvarez said he gets 80% of all the money. Is what Canelo said. 80%. So who fuck cares about his market value? He's getting paid 80% of the money that gets earned.
Whereas
He's
Turki
not
Al
applying.
Sheik
He's
was
not, dude. You
guaranteed.
talk about market value when you're applying for a job. Canelo's not applying for a job. Canelo Alvarez is a partner in an event. If the event makes money, he said he gets 80% of it. So how can you tell a man what's fair and not fair? 80%. King, it's okay if it's not a black man doing it, bro. Just have the honest answer. The difference is Al Haymon is black.
Come on, bro. Is that what you want to do now?
That's what I want to do because that's the only difference there actually is between the two. I can't say, I'm telling you, objectively speaking, when you say it's okay, it's bad for Al Haymon to overpay fighters even though he's making a profit, but Turki Al-Sheik can overpay him and he's losing money. It's good for Turki Al-Sheik, but it's bad for Al Haymon. Even though Al Haymon is making money, and that's a sustainable model. And Turki Al-Sheik is not a sustainable model. The only difference between the two of them is Al Haymon's black and that guy's not. That's the only difference I can see. What other difference is there, King?
So now you want to do an ad hominem racial attack?
It's not ad hominem, you moron. I just called you a moron, but I didn't call it ad hominem. I'm not making an argument about you. I'm telling you the only distinguishing difference between Al Haymon that I can see and what Turki Al-Sheik is trying to do, the only distinguishable difference that I can see is two. One is Al Haymon's money comes from a bank. Turki Al-Sheik's money comes from a prince. Al Haymon is black and Turki Al-Sheik is not. Those are the only differences. Both of them are overpaying fighters. You got a problem with Al Haymon overpaying a fighter, but you don't have a problem with that Turki Al-Sheik overpaying a fighter.
First of all, I didn't say I had a problem with Al Haymon overpaying fighters.
Yes, you did.
But
you did.
Banks have regulations.
Yes, no.
Banks have interest.
Yes, you did say that. You said it multiple times over the course of a couple years now. Because we're talking about what Rick Glazier said. Yes, you talked about Rick Glazier having eaten up Manager Marty on Manager Marty's page when Rick Glazier explained why it was bad for Al Haymon to be overpaying fighters because fighters are inactive. And when fighters are inactive, it's not for the good of the sport.
Fanon, there's several differences between Turki Al-Sheik and Al Haymon.
Name them.
That's where you're
No,
confused.
relevant differences? Relevant differences? Name them.
It's not about race.
Relevant defense, give them to me. Give me the relevant differences. Don't tell me one has a beard. Hold on. I don't want to hear differences like one guy has a beard, the other guy doesn't. I want to know what differences between what Al Haymon does and what Turki Al-Sheik does relative to boxers. What's the difference? Besides one loses money and the other one makes money.
Turki Al-Sheik doesn't protect the fighters. He puts the best fighters against each other. That's number
really
one.
like when? When?
Because Al Haymon protected Errol Spence from Bud for
like
years.
When? No.
Years
like when?
Years.
No. Like when? Like this card that took place on Saturday. Did he do that?
Madrimov is probably the best 154-pounder out there.
Did he do it on Saturday? Did he put a bunch of matches together with close fights on Saturday?
Yeah.
Then you need to thank Al Haymon.
Why is that?
Because Al Haymon put two Al Haymon fighters up on that card.
He just let Turkey used
No,
it, but Turkey and his guys
let,
made the matches.
sir, he let Rayo Valenzuela, who is a PBC fighter, fight another PBC fighter on that card. Isaac Cruz, his champion, the bigger draw, lost. Al Heyman let them do that. Al Heyman also let Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence, and his fighter lost. All those other numbers that you used to give me about how many times Top Rank has beaten the PBC that you used to love to throw around, Al Heyman made all those fights where the PBC lost. You're a fucking hypocrite. Are you done now?
I mean, I was just sharing my opinion.
You are bro. You are a hypocrite. What's the difference between Al Heyman? Because you can't say one makes tough fights, because the toughest fight that was on Turki Al-Sheikh's last fight was an Al Heyman card, an Al Heyman
Al
fight.
Heyman fighter, but Turki Al-Sheikh made those
Al
fights.
Heyman
Anan.
fight.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Turki Al-Sheikh has matchmakers. He makes those fights.
No, he doesn't.
Partners with the PBC matchmakers.
No, he doesn't.
Make those fights.
He has matchmakers.
He's got.
Shut up, boy. What's the difference? There's no difference. The only difference is that Al Heyman is black. That's it.
It has nothing to do with race.
It has everything to do with it. There's no other difference. None.
But not, I'm partially black myself.
What the fuck does your blackness got to do with Al Heyman and Turki Al-Sheikh?
I'm just saying, because you're trying to throw a.
No, you're trying to defend yourself. Nah, bro. Now you're claiming your part. Man, dude, you're a fucking clown. There is no difference between what Al Heyman does practically as it relates to those fights from what Turki Al-Sheikh did. Turki Al-Sheikh has something called Riyadh season. Riyadh season has fights where they use multiple promoters, and they take fighters that are represented by multiple promoters and they put them on a platform called Riyadh season. Riyadh season airs fights on multiple networks. Riyadh season airs fights on DAZN. They've aired it, made them available on ESPN, and they've made them available on Amazon Prime. Turki Al-Sheikh overpays fighters in order to get them to fight one another. Al Heyman's PBC is the exact same thing. It is a platform that works with multiple promoters on multiple networks and pays fighters more money. It's the same thing. Riyadh season, PBC, same structure. Exact same structure. One gets funded by a Saudi bank. The other one gets funded by an American bank. It's the same thing.
The difference is
all Turki Al-Sheikh did with boxing is take Al Heyman's idea and fund it. That's it. There's no difference. What's the difference between PBC and Riyadh season?
Well, no, there's no convincing you when it comes to Al Heyman.
Brother,
it is what it is.
What is the difference between the PBC structure? You said that you were a business major. What is the difference between the structure of the PBC and the structure of Riyadh season? What's the difference between the two?
The budget is significantly bigger.
That's not a structure. That's not a structure. That's the budget. I said the structure of the organization. That's not a structure. That's not related to the structure. That's related to the funding. And I already said it. Turki Al-Sheikh is funded by a Saudi Arabian bank, and Al Heyman is funded by an American bank. The Saudi Arabian bank doesn't have any more. Excuse me. The Saudi Arabian bank doesn't have any more money than the U.S. bank.
Fanan, the amount of money MBS has, it's a ridiculous.
Sir, I'm not. He is not paying. Banks. He is not paying. Let's not be dishonest. He's not paying with that man's personal money. He's paying with government money.
We know that.
So then what are you talking about money. The personal wealth of him? He's getting paid out of a budget from the entertainment authority.
That is
He's
correct.
the minister of the entertainment authority. And they're taking money from the Saudi bank to front boxing matches. What's the difference? None. What's the structural difference? None. One guy has a platform. Riyadh season. Riyadh season has Matchroom fight on it. Riyadh season has Top Rank fight on it. They have Queensberry or Queensland, whatever it is, fighting on it. Ben Shalom fighting on it. Those are promoters that all bring their fighters and fight on a platform called Riyadh season. On the other hand, you have people like Samson Leskovic. You have people like GTD,
Tom Brown,
Mayweather Promotions. You have a bunch of other promotional outfits that put fights on PBC cards. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. No difference that I can see. And you can't give me one other than the funding and the name of the bank that the money comes from. That's it. So you praised Turki Al-Sheik for doing the same thing that Al Heyman is doing. You criticize Al Heyman for doing it. You praise Turki for doing it. It's the same structure.
what big
With
fights has Al
overpaying the
Heyman made?
fighters.
What big fights has Al Heyman made in the last 3 years, 4 years?
The biggest fights that have taken place in the last 4 years. What do you mean? The biggest ones in
big,
boxing?
Big fights.
He made Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That's the biggest fight that has taken place in boxing.
Fight.
It's the biggest fight that took place
It's
in
a
boxing.
big sell, but it's not a big fight.
Sir, it's the biggest fight that's been in boxing. What do you mean? He made Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford. What about those two?
After how many years?
What do you mean? He made it last year. That's last calendar year.
After how many years Terence Crawford was able
He
to
makes
fight?
one every fucking year, you fucking clown. What do you mean? You want me to go look at the top 10 pay-per-views? The top 10? Dude, the dude has been making the biggest fight since 2015. He made Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. He made Floyd Manny Pacquiao. He made Floyd Conor McGregor. Turki Al-Sheik has not made a fight nearly as big as Al Heyman has made. None.
That's about
none.
to change very soon.
It's about when it changes. Wake me the fuck up when it changes.
I'll get
But the
back when it
structure's
changes.
not going to change. What he's doing is not changing. He's using the same model that Al Heyman came up with.
I don't know what their model is specifically.
Yes, you do. I explained it to you. Turki Al-Sheik has the same organizational. You want me to draw you a fucking picture?
Nah, because I don't think you know what his structure is. So,
Brother, let me tell you something, dog. I worked as a management consultant in information systems company for years. I know god dang well what an organizational structure is.
I didn't say you.
You
don't
have
know
a,
what a
let
structure
me
is.
explain it. You have a platform called PBC. PBC has a relationship with a bank where they can front the money for the promoters that then bring their fighters and organize fights for on that network. And the PBC has a network deal to televise them. Riyadh season has the same thing. They have a platform where they have a bunch of different promoters bring their fighters and they have access to networks. And that money to the promoters is funded by Riyadh season. Just like the promoters and the fighters on the PBC are funded by the PBC. It's literally the same thing, King. You sure you don't want me to draw you a picture?
It's all good, man. I understand what you're saying, but I mean,
Then why don't you just, so what's the difference?
I just think Turki Al-Sheik is better than Al Heyman.
What's
That's
the
what I think.
difference? Even though he's not performed on anywhere near the same level, you think he's better, even though he is losing money.
He's trying to make the big fights. He
look,
doesn't.
Dude, I don't care who you think. I know you think he's better because he ain't black.
There you go. That's
there is where I go. There I go. What do you mean?
What,
there I go. I've been very straightforward with you.
That's what
How
you have
else?
to end of it.
Nah, bro. How else am I supposed to think you think? You can't name me one significant difference between their approaches, but you Celebrate Turki Al-Sheik for doing the same thing you criticize Al Heyman for doing.
Turkey.
How am I supposed to take that?
The boxing environment today, he's better and he's good for boxing because
Dude,
he wants
what
to
is
put the
the
best
difference
fights,
between the
competitive
models?
fights.
Dude?
He has
Dude,
no budget because Al Heyman
he
has
does
only
have
made
a
2
budget.
fights
What the
this year.
fuck you talking about? He doesn't have a budget. He does have a budget.
Well, he's not going to listen to commands of Canelo like
Sir,
pay me 200 million.
Guess
That's
what?
ridiculous.
Guess what? If he's not going to give Canelo Alvarez what Canelo Alvarez wants, then he's not going to get the fight.
He doesn't have a budget.
He does not have a budget. He does have a budget. He does have a budget. That's why he said he was going to pay a fair price to Canelo, because he has a budget. That's why he said he wasn't going to pay
for Canelo's BS because
Dude, what do you mean he's not going to fall for Canelo's BS? Dude, take your monarchy. First of all, dude, this is the he's Mexican. But in the United States of America, bro, we don't have monarchs, homie. We don't have monarchs. We don't have people that we walk up to that get to order outside of the police. We don't have people that can walk up and then get to tell you what to do it. Maybe you need to get used to dealing with America, homie, where people don't do that. And you're damn sure not going to do it with somebody that already got 100 million in the bank and they never got to work again.
That's Canelo's loss.
That's not Canelo's loss because he's still going to make the money.
He could have made $100 million fighting
dude,
Crawford
he couldn't make. Dude, he's already made $100 million.
Yeah, but you could have another 100 million for one.
He's
fight,
already got $100 million, and he's going to get another $100 million. He's going to get another $100 million because he don't need Turki Al-Sheik to make the Terence Crawford fight.
Who does he?
Canelo
need?
Can tell Turki. Let me tell you what Canelo could tell Terence. He could tell him in a minute. I'll fight you. Fuck Turki.
And lowball the fuck out of Crawford.
No, he'll tell Turki.
He'll
say, he can say this, and this is fair to anybody in the United States. Anybody in the United States, anybody working understands this. Canelo Alvarez doesn't need Turki Al-Sheik to put any money up. He doesn't need the investment money. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
Al will do that, right?
Of course Al will do it. Al's done it before.
Okay.
You don't think Al Heyman has paid somebody $100 million before?
I mean, but he did, but the fight generated the money with back end.
Al Heyman has paid people over $100 million multiple times. More times than Turki Al-Sheik has.
He just got in the game and he's taken over.
Sir,
so
he's paid people $100 million more times than Turki Al-Sheik has. So Al Heyman can get him $100 million. He's done it multiple times in the past with multiple people. He got Floyd $100 million. He got Conor McGregor $100 million. Both of them. He got Manny Pacquiao over $100 million.
Those fights and
guess what he can do with Terence Crawford and don't need Turki Al-Sheik for.
What's that?
He can do this. Canelo. Let's do this. We don't need Turki Al-Sheik. Tell him no on Turki Al-Sheik. We don't want to talk to Turki because we don't need him. We want the fight over here on Amazon Prime, and we want the fight to be on Amazon Prime only. So we will give him a fixed fee, and we will give him a percentage of the pay-per-view. If he wants to fight, he can come on over here. If he don't want to fight, go on.
What Turki Al-Sheik pays. You do know that, right?
Dude, no, I don't know that. No, I don't know that.
Let's be realistic, man.
No, I don't know that. Let's be realistic. You don't know that. I don't know that.
If he's paying Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua,
he's not. You're lying. He's not paying. He didn't pay him $100 million. That's your lying ass.
When you see him on the Forbes
because if he could pay, if he could pay Tyson Fury $100 million for Francis Ngannou.
No, he paid him for Alexander Usyk.
You can pay if you can pay him $100 million, Tyson Fury $100 million for Alexander Usyk, and Alexander Usyk $50 million. then Canelo Alvarez is going to get no less than 150 million. Because Tyson Fury is no Canelo Alvarez.
But the problem is, Turki Al-Sheik wanted to make the undisputed heavyweight fight that's what he wanted his whole life. If you know his background, his story, that's why he put. That's
his whole life. He wanted it his whole life.
He's
you
been
lying
a big
sack of
boxing
shit. He
fan.
wanted it his whole life. He wanted it his whole life.
You know, in the 4-belt era.
Dog, he wanted undisputed his whole life.
I misspoke. You know what I mean?
Bro, you misspeak all the time, bro. The only problem you got with Al Heyman that I can think of is either that he's American or he's black, one or the other. I don't know which it is. Maybe it's that Al Heyman is American and you got a problem with Americans.
I'm a U.S.
But
citizen.
you damn
myself.
sure do celebrate. But you damn sure do celebrate Turki Al-Sheik for doing the same thing and not as well and not over as much long a time. You credit Turki Al-Sheik for doing the exact same thing Al Heyman does, but better. Al Heyman does it better, and you criticize Al Heyman
right now. He's better for boxing because Al Heyman.
Who? Al Heyman?
He's not. No, Turki.
Yes, Al Heyman is a lot better for boxing.
Al is not making no fights.
Yes, it is because he's creating something that, sir. He is better for boxing because he's created a model that's sustainable.
But no fights that the fans are getting.
Sir, that's not he's selling more tickets and he's selling more pay-per-views than Turki Al-Sheik is.
Where's the non-pay-per-view fights that are supposed to happen? There's 14 of them. We're already in.
Now you want to talk about non-pay-per-view fights. Where's Turki Al-Sheik's non-pay-per-view fights?
He already had two.
Turki Al-Sheik, well, guess what? Al Heyman has had non-pay-per-view fights for years.
Bivol Beterbiev, I believe, is coming up in
dude, Canelo Alvarez, dude. Al Heyman has had non-pay-per-view fights for over a decade.
Yeah, Al Heyman did good when he started PBC.
Dude, fuck off, bro. You just don't like the dude either. Which is it? He's American or he's black? Tell me which one. Because I need to know which it is. Just say he's an American and you just an argumentative asshole who don't like Americans. If that's the case, cool.
He's not good for boxing.
He's very good for. What do you mean he's not good for boxing? He has a sustainable. Bro, how can somebody be bad for boxing that's making the biggest fights, the most financially successful company, bad for boxing, but you think it's good for boxing for somebody that's losing multiple millions of dollars?
It's not our money. It's Saudi's money.
It's not our money. It's not. You're stuttering because you're so full of shit. Boxing is something that's been around since 1790. When you talk about what's good for boxing, we're talking about what's good for the long haul. Having a guy consistently losing money, trying to dictate who fights who, is not a sustainable model over the long haul. It's not. MBS could change his mind tomorrow about the funding of American boxing. And everything that you're talking about goes out the window. All of it. Al Heyman could get out of business. That model's not going to go anywhere without Al Heyman. Because that's a successful model every small business has. Every single solitary one makes a profit. They give the customers what they want. They determine what they want based off the reaction with the money that comes. Of course. Of course you leave. Hey, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Let me roll down, bro. Yeah. What up, Big Lebonsky? D. Cuervo say, get out of there, King. Get out of there. When in doubt, pull a race card. It's not a race card, clown. It's the fucking truth. Why wouldn't you get up here, Enrique? You tell me why. What the fucking difference is. Here's the link. You give me a reasonable interpretation of what that man said and the difference between Al Heyman and Turki Al-Sheik and what they do. If the only difference that you can find is that he's an American and that he's black, then that must be what it is. It must be. If you see a white person walk into a store, take a donut off the shelf, eat it right in front of the owner, walk out without paying for it, And then a black dude comes in the same thing and they call the police. What's the difference? You better say, oh, he was an employee, or he works for him, or he paid for it yesterday. But if you don't see any discernible difference between two people other than one thing, you have to think that that one thing is the reason for the difference, the different treatment between the two. If a woman knocks on the door, walks in my house without me asking, and I politely ask her to leave, please leave. But I don't punch her in her mouth. But a man comes in the room, comes in, and I immediately, right on the chin, right? Then what's the difference between the two? Oh, it was a man that walked in my house, so I whooped his ass. Oh, it was a woman. I didn't want to do that. So I just asked her to leave. You explain to me the difference, Mr. Race Car Guy. You tell me. If you don't want me to believe that it's a racial thing with Al Heyman, then you got to explain to me the obvious different treatment for Turki Al-Sheik for doing the same thing but losing money. Deontay, I need to see your face. Because that's spelled like Deontay, bro, and I don't trust it. I need to see your face. And I'll let you up. But I got to see your face, homie. All right. I got you. What's going on, man? And why you got a different dude on your screen, bro? But I got to see your face, homie. Bro, why you got a different guy than your actual face, homie? You know you're on camera, right? So if you put a picture of a Johnson up, everybody's going to see you, dog. Everybody's going to see your face, homie. Everybody was going to see your face when you did that because I already put you on camera. Crazy. Tony Robinson, what's good, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Man, I'm good, bro. How are you, man?
Everything is blessed. Just wanted to comment on the last person. He kept saying that Turkey. He kept saying something about Turkey was promoting or is better than PBC.
Yes,
How
sir.
is he better than the PBC when he's only been in the game for about 4 years? He hasn't had the output that that the PBC has. He hasn't had the output that Top Rank has or ESPN has. How is he better?
Man, he doesn't. There's no logical argument for that.
Yeah.
Really not, bro. Dude, Turki Al-Sheik got put in the Nevada State Athletic Commission's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I didn't understand that point.
Yeah, but then the dude had, and the crazy thing is he hadn't even had a fight. The man didn't even have a fight, never put a fight on in Nevada. He never even put a fight in Nevada. They haven't given, dude, the biggest fights, most of the biggest fights ever were put on by Al Heyman in Nevada, and they didn't do that for him.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
almost all of Turkey's fights were in Saudi Arabia or in other countries. It was never in the United States. So I don't get Dude's point of saying that Turkey is better. Why? Because he had he had Eminem on the show. Is that the reason?
Man, I have no idea how they break themselves out on that, man. I have no idea.
But that's all I wanted to say. Blessings to this new channel that you got going.
Hey, thanks, man.
It's going well. So I wanted to get on that other topic that you had about the churches, but I was at work. So
no, go ahead and give me what you want right now, man. You can say it real fast. If you
Yeah,
let's come back later, man. We can come back later and do
yeah,
it tomorrow on the channel.
you're absolutely correct that the church is is a bad representation for the black community. And
Yeah.
it has been since probably before Martin Luther King or right after Martin Luther King died.
Yeah. It's a shame. But we'll talk about it on the other channel, brother. Thank you, Tony.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Have a
brother.
good
Get
one.
back. Yes, sir. You as well. Yeah, man. What is this? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Guaranteed caller lives with his mom. No, that dude, I got the picture, man. I got your picture now, bro. Because I know your ass was up there for a second. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the dude. That's the dude. It's a black dude doing that, man. Man, I want to find this picture of this dude so bad. Man, hey, man. I thought, did anybody see? Is this a serious topic? Yeah, it's a serious topic. Mike Diesel? Hey, man, did anybody catch a picture? Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. I'm putting a picture up you, brother. I'm gonna take this picture of you, dude, because now I know who's been showing me pictures of No, it wasn't. I'll show you in a second as soon as it pops up. As soon as it pops up, I'll show you. Ooh, that shit was fast, bro. Damn. It was so fast. He got that picture down so fast. That dude got that shit down like with the ultimately quickness. He got that picture down with the ultimate quickness. I think I might have asked him to do it again late. Oh, no, man. Damn, it missed it. I know I saw it originally. Damn. Hey, man. So, hey, you saw it? Can somebody give me that pic? I need that pic of that dude, man. It's hard for me to find it because that's a dude that been showing his Johnson. That's a black dude, bro. And I'm about to damn sure show you who the hell you are, bro, because I damn sure got it. Terry Lee said, anyway, here's a link, man. This has been a lot of fun. This conversation has been really fun today. Oops. It's fun. This conversation has been real fun today. I cannot lie. Let me go down to the end. WWE Bud, that's funny. Boy, I got that. Ooh, I hate that I didn't get that picture. Hey, man, I would give a super gong for anybody to give me that picture and email it to me. Can anybody grab a picture of that dude and email it to me? I'm going all the way down to the end. Please, if anybody can grab that picture, please send it to me. Please send that shit to me. I'm going all the way down to the end of my comments. That's why I can't talk to you right now. Here's a link, though, bro. Damn, this shit, I'm so far behind. Ooh, there's a lot of comments. I'm trying to get to all the way down to the last comment. Let them feminism in church so the men left. Oh, yeah, hey, man, men left. Oh, there you go. And he was, yeah. Can anybody, hey, here's my address, man. If anybody can clip that, please send this to me. Oh, man, Dave, send that email to me, man. Send me the email, bro. I'm putting that shit up. So y'all know who it is that keep showing, I need for you to see this dude. I need for you to see this dude. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, bro. That dude named Dave. Nah, King ain't black. He said he got black in him. Man, you ain't got no black in you. You either black or not, homie. What do you mean in you? I got black in me. In you? Nah, nigga, you got some dude's Johnson in you. Anyway, perverted demon, yeah, man. Hey, I can't wait to get that because I'm damn sure showing that shit on you, homie. I'm damn sure showing that shit on your ass. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this dude, man. Look at this dude here, bro. Man, how you get this shit off here? King got that dude. Yeah, dude. Nah, I don't know if he does or he doesn't, man, but you know what it is. Man, I want to be able to, like, how do I get this shit up off of here? Oh, I save it to my phone. That's how I save it. And then I'm going to email it. And now I'm going to show you. And all y'all here, y'all got to be patient for a minute because I got a stalker, bro. This dude is a straight up fucking stalker. Straight stalker, bro. So I got to get this stalker's picture up and ready to go because I'm really tired of this dude who got a crush on me, bro. Like this dude got a legitimate crush on me, man. And keeps doing this shit. So give me 1 second. Oh, here it is. All righty. Yeah, dog. Everybody about to see you, homie. Oh, we see where you work, everything. I'm so tired of you doing that shit, man. That grotesque. Sending this, I hope I can find. I'm going to do a face search for your ass, too. Believe it. What is this called? CBRE. That's where you work someplace called CRBE. Look at this dude. That's you right there, homie. That's the dude, bro. This cat right here, man. And this is not the first time I've seen him. I saw him before. I saw him on another one where he showed me his face behind the scenes and he got up and did that again. So that's all you hardcore Negroes, bro. That's his ass right there. That dude right there. That's the dude to keep showing the Johnsons right there. That's the dude right there. Crazy. I told you, man. I told you. There's a lot of dudes and no problem, bro. There's a lot of dudes. Make it bigger. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. What could this be? What is CRBE? Look at that dude. That dude right there, bro. Make it bigger. Pause. Yeah, man. If anybody can figure out what CBRE is, let me see what this. What is C? If I put that in caps, what is that? CBRE Group, real estate company. CBRE, commercial real estates and investment. Oh, got a hard hat too. Offices. Where your offices at, homie? Oh, got nothing but black people in there too. Oh, yeah. In the Americas, where your offices at? Oh, United States. Where your offices at in the United States? Oh, they got a lot, bro. So, okay, well, we'll be sending this picture to your HR department, homie. That's CBRE. I'm gonna be just so you know, bro. I'm gonna be sending this shit to your HR, bro. Texas, what is that? Looks like he's on a construction site. You could get in a lot of trouble for having your phone out on a construction site. Plus, he's watching. Yeah, dog. No, for real, man. CRBE, dog. You can get ready for me to call and send the picture to your HR department, bro. You can get ready, bro, for that. You can get ready for that, dude. And I'm going to take this picture and a little bit of videotape and send that shit to corporate office for you sexually harassing me, bro. Headquarters are in Dallas. Oh, okay. It is. The dude been sexually harassing me for a while, bro. This shit is, I'm definitely, dude. You know this shit is going to CBRE, homie. Yeah, this picture is going to CREB. It's a real estate company. Yeah. Nah, that shit ain't my neighbor. Anyway, man, let's get back to boxing. Oh, CBRE is a commercial real estate firm out of Texas. Thank you, Arthur Superman Barnes Real Estate Channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, dog. Man, y'all making it look like y'all Dallas cats looking mighty Atlanta-ish. Dog. No, I'm trying to keep this man to stop trying to make me look at other men's genitalia. Hell yeah, this man has been posting nude pictures on internet and tried to show me his face without actually showing me his face. CBRE. Who is this dude right here? That's a hazard vest. Oh, and he's wearing a hazard vest, so they'll figure it out. Why would you make that black man lose his job? I'm not making that black man lose his job. I'm trying to ask you to stop showing me your Johnson. Fuck you talking about? You gonna walk in my house, wing, 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 showing people? Nah, fuck out of here, man. That's you. Get your bum ass out of here, bro. I'm about to turn that shit in. Anyway. You'll make him lose his job just because he tries to keep getting your channel taken down. Bro, I got to go through all kind of crap because of what this dude does. Why would that black man, he's not even doing that. He's showing other people's. He's showing like legitimate pornography on the internet at work, live streaming it. Anyway, so here's the link, man. Let's get off that. That was fun. They can be like, oh, that's Johnny. Where did y'all go to school? Turkey is not using personal funds to pay these fighters. Boxing isn't a Fight Club movie. Exactly, bro. We ain't any money. Hey said, why protect a guy that does that? What's wrong with these world facts? Bro, look, man, I'm actually done with it. I just got your picture now, homie. I got your picture. I had your picture before. You were sitting on the toilet doing that shit. Anyway, man, here's the link. Yeah, hell no. Fun. We just had a blast, Martin. Hey, man, what's up? Here's this link, though. Man, it's been a fun live stream, man. I can't lie. I've enjoyed this whole live stream. Yeah, dog, that's what he's trying to do. Like, I can show you what I had to do in order to get around that dude, man. I gotta blur out videos and shit because of this dude. With the green logo, what's the green logo? Anyway. HR gonna put in that work because he's showing that because they doing that shit on live stream, showing your company name, showing that, dog. That's your ass. That's your ass, homie. That's your ass. And your face is there, bro, with them distinctive ass locks, bro. They see that shit. They go, hey, if they find exactly where the hell you were, we know who that is. Yeah, and you better believe I still got the source material too. Terry Lee in the building. What's good, man? My wife, oh yeah, you know what it is. My wife works in AR. I'm sure she's heard cases like this before. Yeah. Nah, I mean, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to do it. I just need you to stop, homie. To stop, because I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to keep, dude, that shit is pervert. That shit is not something I want to look at, bro. Yeah, dude, he's literally trying to get my channel kicked off for putting live. Dude, you lose your channel for putting pornography on your channel, man. You put pornography on your channel, bro, they snatch your whole channel, bro. There's a guy that uploaded, accidentally uploaded, even kept it on private, a piece of that. And they snatched you. He woke up in the morning, this shit was gone. Yeah, they snip your shit right away. They don't even ask questions. They just snitch it. They just, boop, take your shit for that. Anyway, man, so let's get back to this, man. I can't really see. Shout out in the super chat, though, man. My Cash App, man. Thank you, brother. I think I forgot my guy that definitely with the big up. Damn. Marcus Priest said, for the show. Sorry, Marcus Priest. I think I was late on that. Thank you, Marcus Priest. Alan Sostain. I keep doing that same shit. Sostain. Said Thursday support. Appreciate your hard work. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I know he's nervous right now. Hey, man. Yeah, dog. You should be. Shit, I wish I knew who your mama was. I send that shit to your mama. And tell your mama. Thank you, Marcus Priest. Thank you, Alan Sostan. Jeremiah Wilson said, you're a former user. Hey, man, dude ain't been around since he got caught that he's up. You're a current user. Mario said, Aram and Prince are dumb. Too soon for Jared, mishandled. Thank you, man. Hey, Jermelina, get this clown off. Yeah, got to get him off. Yeah, he's terrible, bro. I don't know what King be on. I'll let him back on, but he's just as stupid as he was before. Tony, hey, what up, King J, a cash head? Just showing some love. Keep grinding, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for that support, bro. Massively thank you for that support. Hey, man, James Bowe said, check MH Blackwell super chat. Yes, sir. Oh, I get it. They both show up. Which one was it? What's the name that I'm looking for, Jason? CBRE is Amazon. They fix machines there. Ah. Works. And Terry Lee in the building. Thank you, Terry Lee. Thank you for that $5 holler, brother. That's big. Carl Brown, what's up, man?
What's up, Fanon? I'm just checking in. They let me out of work early today. I got a doctor appointment, but I jumped on and I overheard you said that you reporting somebody for basically being real disrespectful. For anybody that's in that chat,
I'm not.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for anybody in that chat that's arguing with you, telling you not to report, like, you know what I mean? That just tell you a lot about their character. We ain't even gotta go into details. But that just plain and simple, like who supports something like that? Like, who supports stuff like that? Like, report that dude. Like, that's nasty for one. You're a grown man, sending another grown man stuff like that. Like, I'm all for it. I'm talking about reporting to the highest power.
I'm trying to kill that conversation, though, Carl. You got anything on boxing? I'm trying to kill that conversation, though.
Oh yeah. No, I just thought I wanted to address that because people was in the chat acting like they against you reporting it. But yeah, definitely. Oh no, but what topic you was on today, Fanon?
Oh, we were just talking about Turkey, Sheik, and Ryan, and the whole Terence
You
Crawford and
breaking
all
up?
that. All right, well, let me let you get back, man. I'm not breaking up. You are, because everybody can hear me. All right, bro. Let me get back with you, bro. Can you hear me?
All right.
Okay. Cal Cooler said, just testing these super chats on MH Blackwell. Works well. Thank you, sir. And Enrique says, super sticker. What's the super sticker from Enrique? M. God dog, chat summary. Viewers are discussing Fanon's recent situation with somebody sending him inappropriate photos and the potential consequences for Fanon. Wow, these dudes are really up in the. These dudes are really, really, really up in the AI on shit, bro. They know what the hell you talking about. Quick, Carl, how can I help you?
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm off work today. I'm on daddy duty though. You know,
Oh, okay.
just doing my thing. I wanted to go back to the conversation you was having before everything got crazy. Canelo is one of the most loved boxers by the Mexican fans, who make up the majority of the Mexican fans for boxing. The total fans for boxing, Mexicans make up the majority. That's what I meant to say. So why would Canelo need Turkey?
He wouldn't.
So anybody that's saying that he needs Turkey is just crazy. Because he can sell himself. He can sell fights himself and make the money.
Yep.
All right, that's all I wanted to say. I'm on your side with that one. We the same way.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you,
no
man.
problem. Have a good one, man.
All right, man. Get back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. All right. All we need, Turkey ID go crazy at Thanksgiving. Did y'all hear Canelo tell reporters Bud got to fight Tio to fight him? No, he didn't say that he had to fight. He had to fight Tio to fight him. What he said was that he thought that Tio deserved the fight. That Tio deserved the fight more than Canelo did. Basically, he was telling him to go fight. Basically, telling him to go fight. Go ahead and fight that dude. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Hold on a second. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm almost there. All right, I got it. He should have his own promotion. Who was that? Terence Crawford does. I mean, you talking about Canelo? Canelo has his own promotional company. He absolutely does. Quick. All right, I'm waiting for another caller, bro. The only reason he said that is because Tio and his dad were all up on Canelo after the press conference. Yeah, I mean, he was sitting there, man. He basically telling him to bug off, bro. Phoenix the Assassin. Telling fighters who can sell and make money they need Turkey is like telling people with well-paying jobs to sign up for welfare benefits. Bro, people are not, yeah, man, you're not, it's going to be very tough, man, for that shit to take over boxing, bro. Enrique said, I got Tio over Crawford, and I got, you got shit, man. You might as well be putting bread in between two pieces of bologna. You think that? Yeah, Tio gonna get mashed. Personally, I think Tio gets mashed. And Tio ain't going up 2 weight classes. Tio over who? Yeah, Tio ain't beating him. But Canelo wants to cherry pick, so he's a bad match for Turkey. He does want to cherry pick. I can't lie. He's a bad match for Turkey because he don't need Turkey. That's why he's a bad match. He does cherry pick, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. I will not lie about that. Give me a second, though, because I gotta do 2 things. Double dipping makes sense. Boxers like Canelo can easily make their own event. Al helps them protect their main interest, no doubt. Brandon 404, bro, you're a big supporter today. Thank you, bro. Damn, man, Frequent Flyer been busting that same joke for a minute. Brandon 404, but it's funny, man, how you keep turning it over, Frequent Flyer. Frequent said Tio gonna get knocked out above the waist. Hey, Brandon 4 says, salute for 9. Some support, my guy, man. That's huge. Thank you, bro. Boss of the B-side, yeah, man, that's just hilarious, man. I actually got to do something real quick. You know me, we got multiple things going on. Oh, I'm so glad I got your ass stuck up here, you fucking pervert. Ooh, I'm so glad I got this fat, nasty ass dude. Oh, I'm so glad, bro. Oh, I'm so glad, bro. That's the second time I saw your ass, too. Tio an imbecile. Did you see Terence saying he's a threat to Canelo's legacy while at the same time Boots is a threat to his legacy? The hypocrisy. Huge hypocrisy because he don't care. Ralph Tesla said, hey, Fanan, I enjoyed your talk the other day on Jermell and Terence, and I'm hoping that will happen. Jermell looks faint in training, looked at some of his training. What do you mean he looked faint in training? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean he looked faint? He looks faint in training? What do you mean, Ralph Chestnut? How does he look faint? How does he look faint? Rick Timms, bring up Boots. It's crazy, man. I think your boy got a lot of haters, dog. I do think Terence Crawford now has a lot of haters. I think he does. I really, really, really think he does. Give me 1 second and I'll be done for show. Then I get to chop it up with y'all. Bro. Andre, man, I actually still do like Andre Ward a lot. But I love him as a fighter, bro. But you dudes, dog, that shit is hilarious to me, man. I can't lie, man. I'm laughing, bro. And nobody knows that somebody is not a sell. He's not a big draw. This looked like the fight is so huge. Bro, that freaking fight did not look huge, bro. Give me a second, man. I love it. Hold on a second. Ooh, give me 1 second, man. I'm almost there. Hold on a second, man. All right, I'll come back to it now. Hey, man, hit that link. Crawford killed Boots, man. I mean, Crawford will beat the brace off T.O. That's not a close fight. Nice. Boots moves up. He will get that Bud fight. Yeah, they're going to push Bud into that, man. The funny thing is going to be is when Turki Al-Sheik starts, hey, I've been trying to tell y'all Bud haters. Yeah, there's some Bud haters out there. Honestly, though, Bud brings a lot of that hate on himself. Legacy, I got Boots over Virgil, of course. Tia don't got power for Bud at 154. Nah. The only way that would work is if Terence Crawford is really old. Terence Crawford would really, truly have to age out on that, in my opinion, to have it to be at any risk of really any risk of really any risk of losing to Teofimo Lopez, man. Here we go. Oh, I already did it. Oops. Sorry. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Then I just had to do one piece of work. I hope y'all, the link is in the chat, man. Hit that link, man. Hit that link. I got one loyal dude come up here chopping it with me every day, man. Ugh. Hey, look at this. Did y'all see this? Where's my... Hey, look at this. Look at this. For a second, I need for y'all to get... Turki Al-Sheik put this out. This is literally from Turki Al-Sheik. See, it says Turki Al-Sheik, the most influential figure in boxing and MMA, the face of boxing, Turki Al-Sheik. Now, you telling me this dude's ego is not going through the roof? Are you, please tell me that is not your ego going through the roof? How in the... I have never heard a promoter or anybody else, any other promoter, calling themselves the face of boxing, bro. I've never seen that before. Give me a second. I'm almost there. One second. I'm almost there. And I'm waiting for here somebody click this link. And also, man, what y'all want to talk about over on MH Blackwell, bro, today? We're going to have a good one today. Yeah, this dude is tripping. I mean, I'm sorry. I know I'm being a little rude, but Hold on one second. All right. I got it now. Sorry about that. All righty. Being a little rude, I know, but you know, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. All right, I got it. All right, that's all I needed. So y'all can go check out this new video we got coming up. Go ahead and let this go. And there you go. All right. Thank you for your patience, man. Thank you for your patience. All right, here's another link. Your boxing commentary is shitty as fuck. Oh, thank you very much, man. I'm glad that I don't give a shit what you got to say. See you later, homie. Anyway, handle that, King. We here. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I had to do that, man. I had to get that right. Sorry about that. I had to take a second. You know, you work all day, bro. Tio said he's willing to fight Crawford at 147. Tio has a larger following than fans than Crawford. Crawford needs Tio, not the other way around. No, Crawford does not need Tio. Teofimo Lopez does not have as big a fan base as Terence Crawford does. Terence Crawford is a bigger name than Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez would have fought Israel Madrimov, that fight shit would have done the same thing. Wouldn't have done as well as Terence Crawford does. No. Bro, Terence Crawford is not unknown. He's not a draw at all. Terence Crawford just demands a lot of money. He demands the money that Gervonta's getting. He wants the money that Canelo's getting. He wants the money that Errol's getting. Those are the guys that are big salesmen. Terence Crawford is a bigger name than the rest of y'all bums. Don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, Terence Crawford is legitimately one of the best dudes in boxing. He's one of the best fighters in boxing, if not the best fighter in boxing. And he's definitely one of the biggest names in boxing. But the question is, bro, are you Canelo? No. Are you Terence? Are you Gervonta? No. Are you Errol? No. I mean, there may be 5 or 6 fighters really in boxing that are bigger than Terence is. I mean, I'm going to call it fair, bro. I'm not going to call it crazy now. Bud is a what? What is that? Who is your current top 10 pound for pound? A4 is the name. Said, who's my current top pound for pound? All right, so here's the link. I will write these down. For $5, I'll go through it. It may change the next time somebody asks me. What do I think about? For now, what do I think about Kamala's running mate? Very good choice. That dude is about as folksy, down-to-earth white man as you can get. No joke. That is about as folksy, down-to-earth, liberal white dude as you can get with that guy. I listened to his speech. I think from Nebraska. Is he from Nebraska? Yeah, he did a good thing, man. What's up? What's up, Juan Time? And then as soon as Juan Time's done, I'll get Enrique. Question. Go ahead. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up? I think it's
still
morning. I'm actually jumping up because I came across something that really ticked me off. I ain't gonna say no names, but now people saying, well, this particular person saying that Canelo and Tank are the only ones ducking because they're not bending the knee to Turkey, and it's like these goalposts and rules constantly changing. I heard you earlier. You were talking about with the king. I ain't calling him the king, but you know that's his name. That overpaying people is cool all of a sudden now. All this criticism the PBC got now it's cool. Now it's expecting. Now it's saving boxing. It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. And like it's some hater shit. And like how you said earlier, man, they don't want the black man to win. I'm on that hill now. And even that whole card was subsidized by the PBC, and no one even wants to lend credit to that. No one wants to lend credit to that now. I'm really pissed. The two main people that can make money by themselves, because they said a duck, and literally Tank was negotiating with Lomachenko to make the fight. Oh, he wanted to stay with his family, but now he had time to be all the way in Los Angeles. That's very far. That's further than Las Vegas from Ukraine. But he managed.
I think he lives there though.
Huh?
I think he lives there though.
Oh well, I'll take that back. But he had time to show up for that, so he's down now. What Tank got to bend the knee to make the fight with them, so they built a whole new obstacle for these fights. Him, Shakur, like it's just too much funny business that's going on with this boxing thing now, and the haters, they all they doing, they trying to find a way to make these things okay. Now it's $150,000 to fight Crawford. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's another point. Then I'm gonna get off it. But the whole thing, the rumors that he just throwing out $50 million to all these other guys, so it's not far fetched. If you could get him 50, why can't Canelo ask for 150? And then when the worst thing they did was fight in California, because they show all the information. And then Terence Crawford, for all that pushback about guarantees and purses and all this stuff with Errol Spence, but you accepted a 2.5. And I know you say you didn't want me to call him the C word, but his politics, the way he do business is like real funny style. You'll bend the knee, you'll do everything for them other people. You was getting paid $4 million a fight from Bob for years, and that was okay with you. But now when it comes to work with the brother man, oh, I need this much money from them. Oh, I ain't budging. Yes, I just wanted to get off my chest and pray that stir type of conversation, like what's going on, man. Like, it's foul. That's all I got for you for now.
All right, bro. Thank you, Juan.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Get back, man. Man, we've had almost 3 hours, man. What's up, brother? Thank you, man. We almost had 300. We have almost solid 3 hours of over 700 people, or actually over 800 people in the building between the different platforms. If you're over there on MH Blackwell, man, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you to everybody. Unreal. Thank you to everybody like Enrique M., who said Crawford has no persona and magnetism in boxing. No, Terence Crawford isolates himself from black people, bro. He could have people endear him. He could endear himself and do way better numbers. He can endear himself to his community and do way better numbers. Bro, if you got black people behind you in the United States, bro, you're not going to do less than 300,000 pay-per-views. You're not going to do less than 300,000 pay-per-views if you really have the support of your own community. And it's an interesting fight. Gervonta Davis, for the most part, has the support of his community. Terence Crawford does not endear himself to people that would be inclined to be a fan of his. Blaze, what up, man?
Peace, brother. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain about a thing, bro. What's up, man? I know you like to cook, man. Go ahead and put your link to your YouTube channel in the comment section of your podcast. And I'm gonna let you cook for a couple minutes, but I'm listening to you. I can hear you, okay?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just want to, just chime in, just freestyle this one. Like I said, I really love boxing. I'm not sure with Turki Al-Sheik if he's gonna be helpful for the sport or harmful. I mean, this last card he put together a very competitive card. So what I'm interested in seeing is that, outside of the top tier, these top names, right? They really pull a lot of money that's finds difficult in negotiations as far as with the splits and, wanting their money. I'm interested to see if he can just continue on as he puts these cards together to continue to put on competitive fights and competitive championship fights. And if he's able to sustain that, then I believe that, it's good for the sport. It's good for the fans. We get so caught up in the business, and me having my particular occupation right now, dealing with a lot of business, dealing with contracts, and seeing this stuff from the outside looking in. I really kind of take those type of discussions with a grain of salt if I don't really have any sources or can't see the fine print, because there's a lot that goes on into business. And when you're talking about tens of millions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars going into some of these fights, there's a lot of calculus and a lot of variables that are involved. And so for me, I just grateful that these boxers, now that there's so much money, that they're actually, getting their money, and they're not being exploited like some of our greats was, most of our greats was in the past. And so, I'm really looking forward and really optimistic. I think last year was a great year for boxing. This year's been pretty good for boxing. And I think, Turki Al-Sheik, and I'm just rooting for all the promoters and all these boxers to really compete. And so, that's just my particular take when it comes to the business side. And I got a question for you though, brother. Who do you think is the best and realistic is the next best realistic matchup for Bud at 154? That the most likely to happen, that's realistic.
Most likely to happen in 154?
Yep.
Jermell. You
think he'll go right into Jermell? Jermell still has a title, right? So it'll be a unification bout.
Jermell doesn't know. Well, Jermell is, first, you got on. All right. So this is what I think. First of all, Al Heyman's got 154 locked down.
Okay.
Terence Crawford is surrounded by PBC fighters at 154. You have Errol Spence. You've got Sebastian Fundora. You've got Tim Tszyu. You got Jermell Charlo. You got all of those guys are at 154 pounds. The WBO champion and the WBC champion's a PBC fighter. The WBA super champion, who it can be the mandatory for Terence, is with the WBA. And in the Jermell.
Okay, Jermell. Okay.
Yeah, because Jermell was the WBA super champion, but then he went into recess because of his layoff. Yeah. Before the fight between Terence Crawford and Israel Madrimov, Jermell petitioned to get his belt back. But then the WBA told him, shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV, who reminded me of this in his short that he did. And make sure you guys always go check out Knockout Boxing 86 TV shorts. He gives out a lot of really crisp, good information right in his shorts. So he reminded me in a short that he did that the WBA actually has Jermell in recess. So when Jermell wanted to come out of recess, he came out too late to fight Terence for that belt. But now that he's coming out of recess, he's the next one up, especially if Fundora is not available to fight until next year. And then you have Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is fighting Murtazaliev. He was just ordered to fight the IBF champion, Murtazaliev. So it's not even like Terence has got the Tim Tszyu fight. Tim Tszyu is going to be fighting for the WBO, and Fundora already owns the WBO and the WBC. You got Errol coming up. And then maybe, so at 154, I think the most realistic one is probably the one that he could get forced into is Jermell, because he has that championship belt.
And so my question with that is, Jermell's lineal. He's the lineal champ, right? Obviously,
that's not a
reset. Well, it don't. Some people matter to some. I think he was undisputed in there, and then before he left. So people who are fans will probably still make the argument that Jermell, was undisputed, didn't lose his undisputed. He lost it to recess or whatever. And so then also my follow-up question is do you think Jermell would take that fight with such a long layoff? Because
Jermell already said he would take the fight.
Oh,
Jermell said, don't forget, Jermell sent a note with Terence. He sent it out there when they were talking about Terence Crawford fighting somebody else. Recently? He sent a note. It was Errol, and he included Errol and Terence in it. And he said, don't forget about, he just said, I'm back.
Okay.
Jermell, and he's coming back. He said he's coming back to 154.
Yeah, and so I'll be interested to see if he take that Bud fight next. That's without that.
I don't think the question is, will Bud take his fight?
Oh, you talking with him?
Yeah, Bud is the one funny about fighting people, not Jermell. Jermell will fight him. Jermell fight Canelo, he'll fight Bud.
Okay, so here's my thing with Bud, though. I don't think
you got a guy right behind you, bro. But go ahead.
And so I'm gonna end. I don't think with Bud, Bud's gonna dodge a unification bout at 154 if it puts him on track for undisputed at 154. I think
he already said he would. He already said he would.
Who would he say?
He said he's not going to rematch Errol. Errol's about to fight Fundora. If he fights Fundora, he beats Fundora, he's going to be the WBC champion. Canelo.
So do you think? I think he might change his mind if he got the belt.
Yeah, but you got to pick one. Is he going to take? Is he going to take one, or is he not going to take one? He already said he's not going to take one. He already said he's not fighting Errol,
and that's out of his mouth. And so that's one. So if he's hardlining that, and then Spence gets a belt, then obviously he prevents himself from unification and prevents himself from undisputed at 154.
My personal thing is, I think he wasn't trying to get undisputed at 150. He'll talk about it, but why are you trying to fight Canelo? Like, he wants to go. He's not, obviously, you can't chase both. You're not chasing both undisputed and Canelo at the same time.
It's the money.
So he's really, he's not trying. Man, dude, he was going to walk away. He was going to walk away from undisputed in 147 too.
Yeah.
But all right, man, I'll get back with you, Blaze. Thank you, man.
All right, peace, brother. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the, what is that? The Seahawks. Shout out to the Seahawks.
Yes, absolutely. We're rebuilding right now.
All right, man, get back. Yeah. Y'all click on the link, man. Hey, thank you, Blaze. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, you say he wants it, but who knows what he wants, man? The thing is, he's going to do what other people want him to do. He's not in a position. He wants to be on. Yeah. We'll see. I still find this shit hilarious. That shit right there, bro, you're tripping. That shit right there, man. There's never been anybody involved in boxing that's been that arrogant. This dude is probably the most arrogant dude that has ever put on boxing matches, bro. You never even heard Don King talk about he's the face of boxing, or any other promoter or anybody else whose job it is to put up fights are going to make himself the face of boxing. That's crazy, bro. My girl said, I'm sorry, hold on. You know I ain't about to miss this one, Dion Davey. What's up, Dion Davey? Said the hypocrisy is ridiculous. How can Crawford include Canelo saying he's a threat to Canelo's legacy when I heard from his mouth to my ears that Boots is a high-risk, low-reward fight Boots? Little bit of a hypocrisy there, isn't it? Just a wee bit of the hypocrisy. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. More than a wee bit, really? Somebody had clicked the link that jumped off, man. I'm going to try to go faster, man. But, I want to let people get their cook on, man. I like talking to Blaze. Blaze is a young upstart with the boxing podcast, with the boxing talk. So I enjoy talk. I enjoy doing that. Where is salute to UKO Knockout Boxing 86? Oh, Knockout Boxing 86 TV's here. Shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Seriously, man, gives very good information. I check his channel on a daily basis. And anytime he says something that I reference, I'll give him credit in the videos. Just so you know, I'm not the type of dude that doesn't do that. I give people credit when I get information from them. Carl Brown, what up, man?
What's good, Bernard? Yeah, I wanted to come in and because now I know what you're talking about that Turkey. Hey, yo, first I want to start off this. I think Turki Al-Sheik I think he's getting out of hand, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I ain't never see, because he's supposed to be a promoter, right? They ain't calling him, well, right? He's supposed to be a promoter, right? Just for him to come at Canelo the way he came at him, like that. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I said just the way he came at. Oh, all right, just the.
All right, bro. I can't quite hear you, bro. You're breaking up. I'll bring you back, man. Yeah, you gotta go somewhere where you got a little bit better reception. You gotta get a little bit better reception, man. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Face of horror. What is that? Phoenix the Assassin says, hey, Turkey's birthday was Sunday. That's why he did extra. Oh, that's right. He threw a concert for his birthday. That's hilarious, bro. Hey, them boys got that money, though. Hey, man, maybe them boys got that money, though. But I'm going to end it at about 3 hours, man, and tell y'all that I had such a wonderful time this Thursday. Thank you guys so much for your support in the Super Chat. Man, we got over 800 people here. We got 100 people on Twitter. We got 107 people on MH Blackwell and 548 people on YouTube, man. We got a good community, man. Oh shit, yeah, man. Did you see that 40 million? No. Did he? Quincy Hall won the gold? Hold on, man. Did he? Quincy, what? That kid? Hold on, man. For real? No. That's got to be somebody else other than that kid. Hold on. That Quincy Hall ain't that kid, is he? No, that's somebody else. Okay, that's not that kid, bro. Shout out to Quincy Hall, though. No, that's a different. Okay, cool. Ooh, 43-4. Ooh. 43-2. Ooh, that's fast. No, he's not the 16-year-old. Okay, cool. Young man. Okay, yeah. 43-4. Ooh. Man, that's so goddamn fast, man. Congratulations, man, to Quincy Hall. Yeah, I'm gonna get more and more into track, man. I miss being into track, bro. I got out of track when I stopped seeing my guy every day, man. My guy Nev. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that young kid can go, bro. He's a little short, but he can go. He's a little short. If he's a little taller, I'd be a little bit more hopeful for him. But I'm all right. I mean, obviously he's blazing fast. He's just a little short. But at 16, he can put on an inch or two. If that 16-year-old get a little more height on him, bro, he's nasty. That kid can go, but he's a little short for the 400, man. But his turnover is crazy. Congrats, though, man. No joke. Congrats, though. Yeah, them tall dudes hawk you down. Yeah, them tall, because over 400 meters, that turnover ain't no joke, bro. Dog, Usain Bolt was a nat dude. I wonder what Usain Bolt's best 400 meter was. Usain's best, 45. That's when he was he was young. He was young, bro. When he ran the foot, he broke the 200 meter and the 400 meter records as a youth with a 45.35 as a kid. God, dog, that boy's bad. Anyway, man, Hell yeah. But dude, he did that shit as like 16. He's running like 16. Oh, but man, the 400 was my best race. No joke. I just didn't. Man, 400 was probably my best race. Because I didn't have that turnover speed for the 100 to be like them dudes. At the 400, I could run the 400. Yeah. But anyway, man, I got to get out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really means a lot, man. Theon Davies, thank you for coming by. You look so much like my wife, man. That's amazing. Like Theon Davies, you very heavily favor my wife. You got the same shape. Your face is the same shape. You're a little brown, a little darker. Hair the same color. Look, man, you really look like my wife. That's like the second time I've seen that, man, that you reminded me of my wife. A younger version of my wife. Because me and my wife are over 50. Yeah. Absolutely. Look, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Watch this. I'll show you. Yeah, I don't do this a lot, but I'll show you. Dang, how do you find... Oh, I know what to do. I got to go to my profile. Okay, so if I go to my profile... Is it home? Yeah, give me a second. I'll do this before I go off. I'll show you, Dion. All right, so this is when I was a youngin'. You may not see, like I said, she's a little bit different color than you, but your face is very similar. Here you go. This is me and my wife when I was young and I had hair. Yeah, that's my wife. That's when I had that's when I was young and still cocky. But yeah, Dion, that's my wife right there. Hold on, let me see if I can bring a little picture. Yeah. Same, you got the same kind of round, rounded face. Same color hair. Yeah, the same color hair, all of that. I hope that, what is that? Oh, yeah, definitely like Creole. Yeah. The Creole crew, St. Charles, Lake Charles. Dion Davis said, I'm over 52. Yeah, well, there you go. You see? Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, you guys resemble. She doesn't wear her hair like that. Same look, yeah, but my wife just doesn't wear her hair long like that anymore. She wears her hair short. It looked like dude from J6 Lyrics. Who you talking about? Oh yeah, that's when I used to think I was somebody big, bro. Yeah, the eyes, yeah. Y'all resemble each other. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, and then yeah, you may look, as I don't know, you may have, because you have some makeup on, so you may, in the picture, you never know, you may be a little bit on that picture, you look like you're my color, but you may be lighter than me. If you're any light, my wife is kind of, But other than that, you did what? What's going on? Hey, what's going on, Sean? I do not look like no goddamn Ron Harper, bro. You did look like the guy from Jason's Lyric. Who are you talking about? Alan Payne? You talking about Alan? You talking about Alan Payne, bro? That's hilarious. I have never in my life heard I look like Alan Payne before, bro. Oh, you're lighter in person? You're lighter than that? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, then yeah, you resemble her then. Yeah, you guys resemble a lot. Yeah. Y'all look good together. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. She's way better looking than me. But yeah. Hey, what up, Gary? Man, fuck out of here. I look like Kenyon Martin, bro. I do not look like no goddamn Kenyon Martin, bro. I am tired of y'all, man. I'll take Alan Payne, okay? Except for Alan Payne is short. Other than Alan Payne's ass being short, I ain't short, homie. I ain't short. I'm real man size, homie. I'm real size. I'm real man size, dog. I'm a full 6'2". I ain't little actor size, bro. For now, I look like Richard Jefferson. Oh, here we go again. Man, I don't look shit like no goddamn Richard Jefferson, dog. I look like Alan. I had never heard that, bro. I'll take Alan Payne. Jeez, Christ. But yeah, okay, yeah. You look like Dion. You look like you got a little less color than you because you browned your picture up a little bit. But yeah, man, typical Creole. No, not typical. Upper, good level of Creole chicks. That's why I told you, Puerto Ricans have always been my they are my kryptonite. Because Creole women are my kryptonite. I don't look shit like Ron Harper. Fanon, you look like you be Harvey Doc's brother. Who's Harvey Doc? Oh, damn, Harvey Doc. Oh, tall. What is that? Deion Davis. Ooh, tall. Yeah, dude, I'm tall. Yeah, D, I'm tall. I'm not super tall, but I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", 220. I'm full-size, grown-ass man. That ref say, oh, the round look, man, you talking about this one? Hold on, you talking about I look like this dude? Hold on, man. You trying to tell me before I get off of here that I look like this dude?
You don't know what I've been training like. You don't know the vision I have. You do now. No, I'm on fire. I'm strong.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
I'm strong.
We getting there.
I'm strong.
That I look like him. Hey, I'm so disappointed with Harvey Doc. I'm so disappointed with Harvey Doc after he clearly was paid off by Team Haney versus Ryan. His actions were so biased. He's one of my favorite refs till he did that. Usually was fair. Yeah. You talking about like that? I don't look like that. I look like that. That's funny. I guess I do. He said, I never get enough of it. Hell no, that dude that did this video is the man, bro.
Let's wrestle.
Man, that shit's funny, man. That shit's funny, bro. Anyway, I'm out of here. Hey, Dion, I got to make sure I got that right. Yeah, hey, Dion Davis said, oh, I'm over 52. Dion Davis said, I'm over 52. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey, she looks like cousins and my aunts in St. Charles. Yeah, she does. She definitely got the Creole. You got Creole. You got a Creole family. You got a lot of Creole family. He needs to make an Errol, Spence, and Crawford video like that for you. No, he doesn't. I'm fine. Let's wrestle. Yo, I needed those laughs. Love your channel, Fanon. See you on the other channel for sure. All right, y'all, but I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got a lot of Creole family. Yeah. They hey, I ain't gonna lie, them fucking hey, dog. Them motherfuckers like, hey. No, it's black and white from it's black and white from the South. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, well, you know how that works. Hey, Fanon, did you see the Ryan video? Did you see the video with Ryan Shakur? Oh, the old one, yeah. Tiffany Haynard? Nah, hold on. You talking about the mayor? Is she the mayor of Dalton? What is Dalton, Illinois? She the mayor of Dalton? Lori Lightfoot. What? Lori Lightfoot releases findings from investigating into Dalton Mayor Tiffany Haynard. What is look? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm familiar with that. They got Lori Lightfoot doing that. That's crazy. Why is Lori Lightfoot doing the read? That's crazy. Anyway, yeah. Well, I've heard it before. Okay, we can go through that today. Yeah, I'll look into it for sure. I'll do it. But look, I'm up out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank you to everybody over there on MH Blackwell. Thank you to everybody on Twitter. Appreciate you guys chopping it up with me, man. Why do I dislike Bud? I don't dislike Bud. I don't even know this. I don't even know Bud to dislike him. I don't even know him to dislike him. He was a jerk to me. I can tell you, hey, Dave, that dude named Dave, why don't you like Terence Crawford? I mean, he was a jerk to me. I got to tell you the truth. He was a jerk to me, bro. But I don't dislike him. But he was an asshole to me. He was an asshole to that dude named Dave. So, I don't think he really cares. But anyway, I'm out. Deuces, Curly J, I'll get back with you, man. Holla at you, brother. All right, man. Oh, no, that video's old. I think unless it was. Deion Davies said, we like Bud as a fighter, but his personality sucks. You're over 50 years old? Wow. You were really doing 50 years old. Yeah, you're doing 50 years old very well, man. I need to get my game together. Anyway, with that, I'm out. 3:30 Central Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern Time. Dave, that dude named Dave said he's a horrible human being. I said it. Hey, man, I'm just telling you, bro, the dude is a jerk. He has behaved a jerk to a lot of great fighter, asshole personality. Yeah, man. I mean, he comes off like an asshole. He kind of does. Not even kind of. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you. Now, it looks great, period. Looks great, period. You know what I mean? There's some booger bears out there. There's some 22-year-old booger bears that ain't touching that. Anyway, I got to go. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Y'all have a wonderful day. And yes, I am 6'2". I am not a short dude. I'm legitimate size. I got to get rid of this tummy. But we working on getting rid of the tummy. Once the tummy is gone, I'll be back to being a good solid 8.5. I figure as soon as my tummy disappears, I'm back to a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm a solid, 8 with this gut. I got to get this gut up off me, though. It's going to go, though. Trust me, it's going to go. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Oh, okay, good. OG, no Diddy, look late 30s. Who looks like late 30s? Me? I don't look like no late 30s. Oh, you talking about she looks like late 30s. Hey, no worries, Deion Davey. Hey, man, it's fun, I don't want to, I hope I didn't bother you too much with that conversation. But yeah, absolutely. Just nice looking period. Anyway, Rick Tim said I agree. Bud has a shitty attitude and he needs to correct that girly aspect about himself. That's bitchy to me. Yeah, dog, that says it right there. That says it right there. Definitely No. Oh, I didn't bother. What are you saying no to, Dion? What are you saying no to? Oh, okay, cool. Because you know I got somebody like this. Just so you know, Dion, I don't want to be this dude. Where'd it go? I won't show the picture again, that pervert that keeps fucking with me. Hey, thank you, Pressure. I appreciate that, man. But look, I am going to get out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.